You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Hello Sport Podcast, home of unqualified opinion and unwavering bias, here on 19th of December, I think. Do your own research, but it's a Monday. One of the last official pods of 2022, so that's cool. We've got an interview with Connor Watson coming up on Thursday, pre-recorded, obviously, very attractive man, and then there's probably going to be one more maybe before New Year's and then some best of shit like that. We'll work all that out, but officially one of the last. Before we get into anything of substance, Eddie, and this show is all substance, a massive shout out to the punter and the dribbler for, selling out horizontal season, but we already sort of had discussed that. But then we, like Beyonce, when she drops an album without letting anyone know, we dropped the fucking rosé hat sale on you. And you sold out all of them in 2 hours. Now, we won't get into the number of hats sold, but I can say that broadly it was a fuckload. And more specifically, the biggest, most amount of things we've ever sold and in the quickest amount of time. An objective fuckload of hats snapped up by the P's and D's.
Correct.
And still many who missed out.
Many who missed out. To those of you that did miss out, we apologise.
But there should be some.
We have, listen, we may have secured another batch of hats.
And a batch is a I believe that's a collective noun or term for 1 billion hats.
Yeah,
a batch.
A batch of hats before our friends overseas go on Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Which prevents you from getting anything for like 2 or 3 months. They like to let their hair down. Their New Year's goes for a long, long time.
I thought, and this is ignorance incoming, punters and dribblers, so don't go climbing down my pee holes here. China doesn't seem like a place that's given their fucking people much time off. So I've always found like Chinese New Year to be somewhere I'm like, oh, this is nice. They get like a month and a half to go home, and it seems quite an oppressive place. Again, ignorance. May be wrong. Shout out to the Uyghurs. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I know. Seem like a lot of time to be.
They seem to get a lot of time off. At least the factories are closed for a long time.
Yeah.
They're probably closed for 2 months. So that says something. It says something, Tom. But I think we've been able to secure a batch, punters and dribblers, before they shut down, in which case they will be on sale again early in the new year. For those of you that, are of the opinion that maybe we don't get enough, it's not really how it works. We doubled what we'd previously got, and they sold out in 2 hours. We can't predict the future, even though Tom and I have heaps of Nostradamus about us.
Well, I don't even know whether did he predict the future or was he a philosopher? I don't know, but still, we do have.
He was predictive in some way.
Yeah, he was, and we have plenty of him about us.
Yeah, we're like predictive text. And
sometimes we get it wrong.
Sometimes you can get it wrong. Even though we didn't get it wrong, we got it.
No, we got it right. We got it right,
but we didn't get it like 100% right. Much like predictive text.
Much like in a test, pick the most correct answer. We picked the most correct. Well, we didn't pick the most correct. We picked the correct answer though, which was a
yeah, but even still, like in a ABCD multiple choice
scenario,
I think that we got the most right answer.
Yeah,
but maybe we got one wrong in 100 answer test.
Yeah. Can I say this? And many of you may have seen the photo of Connor Watson on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And there are obviously plenty of hats now getting out into circulation pre-Christmas, but it almost seems like the hat was made for him in terms of how perfect he looked in it. I was like, when he put it on, I go, bro, can I just take a photo of you in that fucking hat, please? You look gorgeous.
He looks nice in the hat.
And he obliged.
He looked very nice in the hat. He looked utterly gorgeous.
Utterly rootable.
Utterly rootable in the hat, which warmed my heart. Connor, a great guy, great yarn.
Yep.
As we said, Thursday. But punters and dribblers, again, just a big thank you for the support.
Yep.
Keep your eyes peeled in the new year. There's things coming.
Things coming, plenty more coming. But yeah, it's been a good year. Thank you very much. Much love, much love, much love.
I tell you what, There is a part of me that wishes that sometimes I was the punter and the dribbler.
That you got to experience yourself in all of your glory.
No. Obviously, that is like a driver.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But the other part of that would be that how easy you and I have made Christmas sometimes for the punter and the dribbler.
True.
Like just like
Yeah.
horizontal season hat, you're done.
Done.
Like I went to Bondi Junction yesterday, Tom.
Oh,
One of the great shitholes known
to man.
to man. Now,
It's a shithole visible.
upon reflection, it was a poor decision. But
Where else are you going to go?
well, Paddington,
Yeah, but then again, like Paddington's very like.
you can just walk around.
Yeah, but it's a lot of walking as opposed to like the Jungo.
What and you don't think the Jungo is?
Yeah, but the Jungo.
The Jungo's a fuckload of
The
walking.
Jungo's a lot of walking.
A shitload of
But you
walking.
know where you hit.
But you don't know. You don't know where you're hitting.
I feel like you know what you're hitting more than Paddington.
No, you don't. Completely misleading. We went there yesterday. We start off with Yumcha. Great way to start.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice way to
Shout out to Zilva. So I'm feeling good. I've also done no Christmas shopping whatsoever. I've bought one thing for Ruby. That was it.
I bought myself an iPad.
Yep. Yeah.
Which I've sort of said the girls can play with.
But I've got, Ruby, Grace, my sister. Ella I've already got something for. She got hers for her birthday. My parents, her parents, grandma's, aunties. Like,
fuck, you get that many. Like, we are sort of more of a like, don't get me anything. Like, I'd prefer that you, and obviously you didn't mention my name in there, so I'm assuming I'm not on the list. But
you're not on the list.
Well,
You didn't even get me a wedding present.
Well, I've got your wedding present. I just haven't given it to
why
you.
the fuck would you be on the list?
Well, because I've got your wedding present. I just haven't given it to you.
Right. Okay.
But
He was
I'm
a
like,
groomsman, by the way. Didn't give me anything.
no, well, I did. He
Shocking.
flew to fucking America straight away, and then it's been go.
But
go,
everyone
go.
else got me saying.
Go. The second
Even
he
Tobler got
landed.
me saying.
Tobler.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was there, you know. I
Yeah,
made it.
exactly. You were there,
I
which
made
makes
it.
it even worse.
I made it. Listen, what I'm saying is, it sounds like I'm not on your Christmas list.
No, you're not.
But it's fine, because what I was going to say is that even if I was, I'd say, don't take me off your list. Don't worry about me.
Sure.
I say that to my family as well. I'm like, you're going to get me a fucking T-shirt I'm never going to wear? Or am I going to tell you, like, oi, get me that? And then it's like, so it's actually with Steph's family makes it a lot easier. We used to do a Kris Kringle.
Yeah, but I don't have it's a small family. Like, so it's not like I don't have fucking 50 cousins. It's literally my nucleus family and Ella's nucleus family, and then one grandma,
Dude,
one
same,
auntie.
no. It's Steph's family. We've got about like maybe 10 people involved in this thing. And it's just like, problem solved. Don't get me anything. I'd prefer people don't get me anything. I just find it too, and then I don't have to go and look for
It's
people.
overwhelming.
But maybe that's also part of it. It's like, well, I don't want to have to go and look for you for something.
It's 100% part of it.
'Cause
Because you need to go into somewhere like Bondi Junction,
Dude,
which is
kill me.
fucking heavy.
I'd prefer to be murdered in cold blood.
But so the reason that I would say it would be better for me to walk around Paddington is that it's more calming.
Yes.
It's not as intense.
Yeah, you don't need a
You
sauna afterwards.
fucking cover K's in that shithole, going up and down stairs and fucking over and across and around and up and down.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get a
Paddington,
park in the car
you've
park. I
only
had to park outside.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah. It was fucked. And then you go in there and you're like, what am I getting? What are we getting?
Yeah.
Because we're shopping as a team now. We're married.
Yes.
So we're now.
It's teamwork.
I've got a teammate.
That's
so
good.
I'm thinking this will be easier because I've got a teammate now. Not easy.
Not easier?
No, not easier at all. We walked
I
around.
thought she would have, chicks seem to have usually a better idea or a bit of a game plan. Like, let's get this. They'll
But
like
then
this.
Ella's like, I don't want to get that stuff because it's like, it's just a bit like, it's not thoughtful. And I'm like, okay, I sort of see what you mean.
So do I, but that's the problem with Christmas.
But so then I said to Ella, I go, listen, I recognised it. I recognised a moment. Something just dawned on me. I go, because you need to be in like a flow state to shop and shop well.
Yeah, dude, if you're not in the mood,
I go, we got to pull the pin here.
oh, you called it.
I go, nothing will be done here. I've got a feeling.
Yep.
We've gone into 5 or 6 stores. There's been a lot of umming. There's been a shitload of ahhing. And I don't think we're in the right position, the right mental state to make the big calls,
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah.
Because they're big calls.
No, they are big calls. If you go in the incorrect state, That's usually when you'll make your dumbest decisions, a la me getting an iPad, which I don't need, but I did want one, but I didn't need it. But I went in there, saw it was on sale. I'm like, great, on sale. Get there, get to the counter. Oh, actually, it's this much if you want any memory at all. And so I'm getting an iPad that I didn't really need, but I did want.
Well,
but I wasn't in the right mind frame. You know, I wasn't in there. I wasn't clear and calm. I was going in there for sticky things on the wall, like, sticky hooks.
But that's often when you'll buy the big item.
Yeah.
Is when you go in for something else and something takes your mind, your eye.
It caught me, and now I'm fucking sitting there with an iPad. I don't know what to do with it. I barely set it up.
But sort of like, but back to what you were saying, sometimes you get some stuff for Christmas you don't want. So I like to give it a bit, you like to be relatively thoughtful. Because otherwise you just spend the money for fucking no reason.
See, I think I have a creative mind, you might say. But when it comes to...
Pat yourself on the back.
Well, what I mean is that's where I'm not a numbers guy, right? Like,
No,
I can't
not.
go and do spreadsheety shit. I can't, like, as far as it pertains to what we do, right? I could not think of anything that you would want that would be meaningful. I'd be sitting here for fucking ever. Like, I just can't...
I know something that you like.
Is it going to be disparaging? You're going to say something mean to me right now? Is it going to be like cookie dough or something?
Cookie dough.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something gluttonous.
Tickets to a comedian.
Well, that's a good one. That is actually a good one. See, there you go. That's a good one. I wouldn't have thought that way. Even though I literally got tickets to a comedian just the other day.
I tell you what else is
not the other day. I'll
tell you what else is always thoughtful. Depending
on
on like what your, obviously it depends considerably on what your fucking budge is. Dinner. Because it's a moment.
Yes.
Moments are nice.
Well,
I think moments are nice. Like, not to go to dinner, but like...
No, to purchase it for someone.
Yeah.
That might be it. Something to do with Eddie's wedding present. I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Or like a holiday.
Yeah. I got Eddie a ticket to a P&O cruise.
But you know what I mean?
To P&O cruise down to Victoria. Yeah. And then back up.
Sometimes memories can be better than...
Memories are better than, as long as it's a good memory.
Yeah. Well, you don't want negative memories.
No.
Like, there'd be some memories like getting a parking fine that probably you don't want to relive over and over again.
I'm sending Eddie and Ella to dig wells in Africa. Which is a great cause.
Well, you got to be grateful, but that sounds
I'm just saying, as far as a trip for you, I don't know that's where you're...
To dig wells?
Yeah. You don't have...
Well, unless dig wells is like a 5-star resort.
Yeah. Well, somehow I don't know that it is. But again, I haven't looked into it all the way.
Welcome to Dig Wells.
Welcome to Dig Wells. 5-star resort.
But so that's why I think in some ways you and I have got a heap of Father Christmas about us. Because we make it easy for the punter and the driver.
Oh, exactly right. Yeah, circling back, you're welcome, basically. We've taken all the heavy lifting off you, at least for one person, one significant other.
If you've got two brothers, bang, bang.
Well, yes, there, you've got
and a dad.
And a dad, bang, bang,
and this
bang.
is Pink, so mum.
Mum.
Do the whole fam.
Yeah.
But you could argue they're all gone. It's like, yeah, but you didn't play eyes up, not my fault.
Yeah. For billions of you, we've solved Christmas.
Yes.
We can't we can't fix the problems of the world necessarily. We can make small changes to try and help people in the,
We can make incremental change.
Yeah.
But to expect us to solve all your problems is absurd.
Yeah, it's absurd. It's actually too much of an ask.
It is too much of an ask. But so basically, Tom, where I'm at in terms of my Christmas shopping, I'm like 1 from 10. Well, 2 from 10 because I've already done Ella and I've done Ruby. So 2 from 8.
I've done nothing. Nothing. Steph, again, though, with Steph, it's like we're both of the same thing where it's like, don't just get me something because then we're just like, we'll just see. Like, usually we might just buy something for the house that we like, that we both want.
Well, so I've been going to Elsa. I need a Weber.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You're a married man now with your own house.
I need a Weber.
You need a Weber. All my Weber shit's rocking up today. Fingers crossed.
Is there going to be someone there to sign for?
Well, Steph was there, but she was there last time, so who the fuck knows?
So
I need this shit for Christmas. I'm planning on barbecuing tonight.
You barbecuing tonight?
Well, if the fucking shit arrives. Because otherwise it's got to sit on the floor and I've got to like sit cross-legged next to a barbecue, which is not masculine at all.
No, it's not. It's emasculating.
Correct.
It's emasculating,
Yeah,
Tom.
it is.
How much have you done, Dior? I'm looking at a man that's done fuck all.
Yeah, you've done nothing.
I'm going on to my about 24th year of not worrying about Christmas shopping because I'm not a Christian, so
He's Jewish.
unlucky.
But Hanukkah,
Nah, no presents. The
No
only people who
presents
get Hanukkah presents are the really rich kids who their parents feel bad that they don't get Christmas presents.
so the Jews play eyes up.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That is smart.
That's smart.
That's good footy from the Jews.
That is. Fuck that. Fuck presents.
That's good footy.
yeah.
No lights, no decorating,
No, nothing.
No, well, like
Have you done like your candlelight?
Yeah, so
Hanukkah
it was the first night of Hanukkah last night. So
There
we
you
did a
go.
little candlelighting, but it's like 5 minutes.
Shabbat
you light
shalom?
some
Is that what I
candles.
say for Hanukkah or not?
What do you say for Hanukkah? I don't know. You say Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, okay. What's Shabbat shalom?
That's for like the Sabbath each week on the Friday night and the Saturday.
Okay, well,
Does anyone get a what's the thing you light? Sorry, what's it called?
candle.
The Hanukkah.
Does anyone get like a huge one?
Oh yeah, there are like some
Like
real
are they
fans.
decadent as fuck ones?
Well, I don't think anyone like personally has real huge decadent ones because the candles are always just small. Like you're not having fuck off huge candles, but I think in some of the synagogues and stuff they got like
You get some
big ones.
you know, some showy candle
mothers.
ones, some mothers, some candlestick holders, some whoppers.
The candelabras.
And there was some big fucking thick,
yes, a big,
girthy bowl.
yeah, some
Scotty
big-
Boland
yeah, some
candles.
Scotty Bolans,
Yeah.
some Scotty Boland
Some
candles.
moose candles.
Yeah, moose.
But there is some
We'll get
like
to Boland.
you have
And his
have you ever
moose.
heard of like a potato latke?
Shockingly, no.
It's pretty much like a hash brown, but it's a bit crispier.
Did
I
you
was
bring
going
one
to
in?
say,
No.
Did you bring us in some bread or some shit once?
Once,
Remember you used
yeah.
to early
That was the
days? You used to
Jewish-
bring us like Jewish foods and Jewish
that was like
tradition
Jewish
stuff.
New Year, yeah. I can try bringing some Hanukkah stuff because you also have jam donuts. That's a big one.
I mean, that's again, the Jewish people here are really winning me over with no presents and jam donuts.
yeah,
Sounds like
and
a fucking-
and what was described as a cousin to a potato hash brown was
Yeah.
that?
A cousin to a potato potato hash browns as well. Like, don't. If I could lay down in bed and fuck a hash brown, it would be a McDonald's hash brown. Let's just say that off the top. Can we say that?
You can say it.
If you were to,
Like if you basically what you're saying is if you were given a hall pass by Steph, it would be used on a McDonald's hash brown.
yes,
Is that what you're
exactly.
saying?
I'd let it obviously cool down a bit because they can get piping hot, and I
They
wouldn't
can.
want to lose skin.
No, you wouldn't.
But I'd wait for it to cool down, not cold.
But also, there's been times in your life where you haven't been able to control your urges.
Well,
so
yeah.
I don't think you can sit here and say categorically that you're not going to slip it in.
and peel layers of skin off the Johnson.
I don't think you can say that.
I couldn't say it with any confidence, no. But it would be the hope that I would be able to, show some sort of restraint.
Yes.
As to just let it get to a temperature that wouldn't yield third-degree burns.
Yeah,
I'll cop second degree.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I think, and this could be wrong. I think third's actually, at least out the gates better for you because you just kill off all the nerve endings and you can go for gold.
Yeah, just basically kill it and then keep going.
Sort of reduces the pleasure. I'd have thought.
Yeah,
maybe
might.
just a pinch above room temperature. So then
I think
it's still
so.
warm.
Yeah, no, you still want it warm. Okay, we're getting off topic slightly.
I don't know if we are.
Well, no, that's true. I mean, fucking a hash brown's a little off topic. Were you going to put a picture up of this Jewish hashi, or
Oh, did you want me to? Okay.
Well, I thought that's what you were doing. I can imagine what it looks like.
No, but you can't though.
Well, no, I can't because it's a cousin to a hash brown. So, in terms of the lineage we're dealing with here, family tree.
I'd say they're a bit less consistently shaped than a hash brown. You can really go.
I've
nuts.
had these
yeah.
before. I've had these before.
But these remind me a little bit of like an onion bhaji from your Indian home diners or your Indian resto bars.
It's more like a
like a fritter.
Yes.
Kind of thing, yeah.
They're sort of it's a bit stringy.
Yeah.
The potato's
Yeah.
a bit
Well, it
stringy.
almost looks like it's a grated potato put
Yeah.
together.
It's kind of like the potato thing
binding
you get
agent.
from Una's with your schnitty.
Yes. Yes.
There you
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know what that's not a rusty.
Yeah, it kind
It's
of
like
is
a potato rosti, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a potato rosti. So it would be a sibling to a potato rosti. Is that what we're saying, or is it
Yeah.
essentially it is a potato rosti,
It's either
but given
is
a
one-
Jewish name? Is that
Well, it's certainly he's correct, and it's a cousin to a hashi, and maybe it's like a half brother or sister to a rosti. If not, we find out down the track that they actually have the same parents.
Or are they inbred?
Well, no, because they're nice. And I don't mean that, like, inbred's not what you're going for. You know what I mean? Like,
No. Well, no.
I don't want the parents
unless
of my
you're
potato
Tasmanian.
Rusty to be related by blood,
Unless you're Tasmanian.
unless you're Tasmanian, which I'm not.
Shout out to Tasmania. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful people.
Beautiful people.
Nothing against you. You just got a history.
Yeah, listen, your reputation precedes you, and you've been known to fuck your siblings. Now, facts are facts here, don't?
Facts are facts. Well, Dave, I got to say, I'm both excited and disappointed. Excited that this is part of your setup, but disappointed that I'm not eating it now.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I have not consumed any this holiday season yet either.
When does holiday season for you kick off?
Last night was the first night of Hanukkah.
And did you do stuff for it?
We actually did light the candle because my granny was over for dinner and she was like, oh, we should do it. So we did it.
That's nice.
I like that you did that.
Yeah.
I think that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's
Doing our little bit, you know.
important.
Got to remember whatever the story was.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Dave
He's,
is
he's really living like a pure
practicing-
life, isn't he? Yeah.
They call me
Jew.
Rabbi Dior, you know.
Rabbi Dior Dave. Yeah, cool. Well, that's nice. I didn't know this, and this is off Christmas, off potatoes, off inbred fucking hash browns that we were talking about. Today, as of Monday the 19th, maybe 19th, is it today?
Yep.
There's races on in Dubbo, and Hello Sport Handicap is on again in the last, race 7.
So do we have that for...
No, I don't know. A dribbler let us know. And I've just got some important runners that we need to know
Well, you need to...
about.
We need to... What are we doing this off? Vibe.
Trust me, you don't need to. I've already put on a trifecta, which is a bit more on me. I did it while I was backing one out. But a dribbler whose name escapes me got in touch.
What do you mean, trust me, you don't have to? Because is there just a horse that...
Just Luke Sampson got in touch and he was like, all right, hear me out. Dubbo race 7 today, the Hello Sport Handicap. Number 4, Indian Thunder. Indian Home Diner. Indian Resto Bar. Now, I went back to him and went, what about throwing in for a bit of fun the number 8? Oh, what a crumpet.
Interesting.
If you're going for a quinella.
Now,
hold on.
No. I need you to... What are they paying?
Indian Thunder,
Yep.
$6.
Crumpet?
Crumpet, $3.50 favourite.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And this is you just need to mull this over in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
When we went back to Dubbo and we walked inside, what had Mum purchased us?
Crumpets.
What was closed when we were in Dubbo?
The Resto Bar.
I don't think you can run past that.
No, I don't think you can either. But, I mean, can we get Neds up?
You know what I like? An exacta. Crumpet into Thunder.
Into Indian Thunder.
Yep.
Now, 22 is also my favourite number, and there's Miss 22, which pays 16.
Your
bucks.
favourite number is 11.
No.
11 is.
No, my favourite
Isn't it?
number is 22.
I thought it was 11. Why did you
No.
get tattooed on you?
Because I saw it all the time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Do you still see it? Or you see it as much
Ironically,
as
I
every other
see it
time?
less. I think I see it less in my old age. Yeah. So maybe I need to get a 22 on me. Once this bitch comes in. So, anyway, we'll put something up on our Instagram because chances are you won't listen to this before the race is run and we're already
What time's the race?
boatloads, 5:30.
Okay.
But it also means you'll be seeing one of the great signs of all time day after, race after race at Dubbo today.
I'm getting on that exacta. Crumpets into Thunder.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Yep.
In a big way.
Yep.
Love it. Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff. While we're on Christmas, Eddie, wanted to give a little shout out to our mate, our son, Louis Collins.
Yeah. Our boy.
Our young son, Louis Collins of 5 by Flynn fame. He's been a big help to us this year with our most recent merch drop.
He has. Huge help.
Huge help. And we thought we'd give him a little Christmas shout out because he also wanted to do a special for the punter and the dribbler.
Well, he knows how tough Christmas shopping can be,
Yeah.
and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to come in huge here for the punter and the dribbler, maybe give a discount using a specific code. Maybe that code's Dribblers. In fact, it is Dribblers.
It is.
firebyflynn.com. Can we get confirmation on that?
FIVE by BY Flynn, FLY I believe.
Yep. .com.
Yep.
No.
COM.
.com, COM.
Use the code Dribblers at checkout, 20% off. You're fucking welcome. Like, call us Father Christmas. Because all we do is spread Christmas cheer.
Father's Christmas. And because we're also Louis' dad.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, he's been a great help to us, and so we just wanted to give him a little bit of a...
But so everyone always like, what hats are they that you're wearing? The ones with the 5 on it. That's Fire by Flynn. Mate, great shirts, great sunglasses, great hats, great pants, great shorts, great party shirts. It's all there, baby. Go check it out. Dress yourself up for fucking summer. Get hot. Get
now,
sexy.
obviously, had we not sold out of every single thing that we were selling, we wouldn't go near him. We wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. You wouldn't hear any promotion of 5 by Flynn. But now that we can rest and breathe,
Yes.
we go, oh, well, let's
Now that we can put the feet up
put
metaphorically.
the feet up. We also want to help our son.
That's right. And the punter and the dribbler.
Correct.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Dribblers.
One more thing, punters and dribblers, before we get into sport, of which there is quite a lot. Very exciting news for those of you that share similar tastes to me. I've spoken about this before. It's been a long time coming. This was one of my great lockdown loves. Emily in Paris Season 3 out Wednesday. On Netflix. Not an ad, by the way.
He's pumped about this. He brought it up the other day.
Not an ad.
Brought it up yesterday? Day
Saturday.
before?
Saturday night.
Saturday he brought it up.
Yep.
Yep, you're pumped. I've never watched it.
It is the easiest, most lazy watching show in the world. It's a fucking chick flick. Don't worry about that. It's very chick centric, but it's just like hot people in very tenuous fucking storylines, being hot, hooking up, getting over it, hooking up, getting over it. It's very like, there's not really any like sadness in there. It's one of those ones where it's like, I don't need to be challenged by some fucking emotional, you know what? No one dies in it. I'm sure they do now in season 3, but it's just, and if you need something, like if you're watching something with the missus and you're like, if I watch another episode of the Kardashians again, I might fucking slam my head in the car door.
Do you watch it by yourself?
Emily in Paris,
Yeah.
I pounded both seasons by myself.
So it's like, it's alone time.
It was for me in lockdown.
Yeah.
But it was mainly because Steph would go to bed and I'd sit up so engrossed that I would pound them all into the earth. So I'm saying you can watch it with your missus.
What's the latest you've finished Emily in Paris?
Oh, fuck. Dude, it was lockdown, so I don't know. Time stood still.
Like
didn't it?
4, 5 o'clock?
No,
So like
no,
that
no.
sort of binge?
No, because you can't do that when you have children. So it's got to be a reasonable time to bed, but maybe 2.
Why are you tired, Daddy?
Yeah, wait tight. Daddy, why aren't you up to take me to the park or to give me breakfast or to change my nappy? Because Emily was in some turmoil with a French guy that she was fucking, and she didn't know which one to fuck, the muscly French guy or the other guy that lived across the hall.
And which one did she pick?
I think both. At some
She just
point.
fucked them both.
Well, I think over the course of the season, she fucked them both. Yeah.
Good choice. Yeah.
Like that little...
Try before you buy.
Like the Mexican
Try
girl
before you buy.
in the ¿Por qué no las dos? Why not both? I'm trying to pick between the soft and the hard taco.
How do you remember that?
Do you not remember that?
I do,
That's
but I
like
don't
a
remember what.
cultural- Yeah, everyone knows
But I don't
that.
remember what she said.
I would not be surprised if I got that wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Said with a lot of confidence.
Fuck, that's 90% of what we do here, right?
Why not both? I remember that.
Yeah,
of
well,
course.
you remember the English part of it. Fucking,
I remember the subtitles.
that's exactly what I remember.
Did you hear about the Emily in Paris Golden Globe Awards controversy?
No.
So they were nominated for 2. This must have been the ones like this year for last year. But just before the ceremony, this is according to their Wikipedia page, it was reported that 30 members of the voting body for the Golden Globes had been flown to Paris, put up at a nice hotel, treated to a private lunch and dinner, all paid for by the show's developers. And that one was included, even though it didn't get the best
It's a
critical
wine and
response.
dine in the 69.
Yeah.
Mate, that's the whole fucking award show. I'm pretty sure it's like Oscars do it, and they all. That's like.
Or they all do that.
I think it's essentially like the podcast awards, right? You got to pay us money for us to even look at you, and then if you aren't eating our assholes, we're not even going to give you a shot.
Yeah. So basically, if I don't get a Remy, I'm not voting for you.
Yeah.
Is that essentially what you're
I think
saying?
so. And you and I, of upstanding moral fibre fame,
Yes.
we refuse to 69 anyone for an award.
No, we don't go to that level, Tom.
No.
Never have, never will.
No.
And that's just a fact.
Yeah.
We're bigger than that. We're better than that. However, I wouldn't rule out a Remy if you and I had awards to give out.
Oh, I'd be
Like,
happy to
I
do it
could
the other
be-
way.
yeah.
I can be swayed.
I can be bought.
Yes.
I can be bought.
I can be bought or eaten.
Well, by eating me, you're buying me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Listen, I'm excited for Emily in Paris. I'm thrilled that
Season
it's
3,
back, Tom.
Wednesday.
I'm fucking pumped.
I wish they'd just bring it out now, you know what I mean? Like, just drop it so I can watch it tonight. Tell you what is another good show? White Lotus, dude.
Yeah, I've almost finished season 2.
Season 2 on binge.
Did you watch season 1?
No.
Why?
I didn't even fucking know about it.
So you just started with season 2?
Yeah, well, you don't need to worry. Like, it's a completely different story, right?
No, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But like, I just find that curious.
Well, I didn't know
I would
that.
never go into season 2 of anything.
Steph watched season 1. She was like, this is
Okay.
good. Watch
Right,
season 2.
right,
So I was
right,
like, righto.
Have you finished season 2?
No. Is the intro to that show the same as season 1?
The music is.
But not the like graphics and
No,
shit.
the
It is a
graphics isn't.
fucking hell of an intro. Like there are certain shows like Succession intro. One of the best. Like the music in Succession's intro is like probably my favorite. It's one of those ones I listen to.
It's
Like,
good.
You don't skip ahead.
Yes.
I find that I keep wanting to call it Lux Listings. What's it called again? White Lotus.
White Lotus season 2, I haven't finished it yet, but I think it's better than season 1. It's good.
It's a good.
fucking good.
I think it's. I'm at the point where it's just about to get into its work. I think I'm like 3 or 4 episodes in.
It's working for me now. It's working overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to get into it.
Yeah.
It's about
It's
to.
fucking well
But anyway,
written.
it's
great
good.
acting.
Yeah.
Great scenes, great settings.
Great
and shit.
scenes, great
They're like
cinematography.
They're at
and
this
shit,
like they're at this like Sicilian villa and shit in some episodes, and it's so dope.
Yeah,
like so
it is.
sick.
But then it also seems scary and eerie in certain shots of it, where I'm like, this almost looks abandoned somehow.
Yes.
Or
I
like
know
it's
what
in
you
an
mean.
alternate universe. Like it's all very weird. And
Well, it's got a
quirky
hit.
and-
It's got a history.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't get
No, I'm saying that's the vibe I get.
big time.
I looked it up. It was a 17th century monastery in real life. And it's not in Palermo. It's in like on the other side of the island or something.
Yeah, they're just faking this shit because it's a TV
But
show.
someone owns it. And I'm like, imagine owning that.
Yeah. Dude, you can actually, I think, and I say this again with no real authority, but I think you could get some fucking bargains around Europe on the coast, like Mediterranean sort of vibes.
Bargains.
Yeah.
Define bargain.
I reckon there would be like little plots of land and shit.
But this isn't just a plot of land.
I'm not saying you're buying a fucking 17th century monastery, but I'm saying buying the lifestyle of where just close to the ocean and just, living it up.
Yeah.
There's places there.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
You just got to go looking and you got to have money. So 2 things that I can't do right now, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And also, like, you're in a part of the world where you don't know anyone, you don't speak the language.
No, well, see, that's the thing though. I would send Steph as my representative.
But she doesn't speak Italian.
She can speak Italian.
Can she?
Yeah, as in she can understand it. And she went to Italy, I think, when she was in school.
So she can get you by.
Oh, yeah, bro. And she can speak at least Croatian, so she'll gain some respect, you know what I mean? She's European at least.
What, English isn't European?
But not really, right? Like it's not, well, technically, they're not part of the EU.
They just left. But it's
Sorry, mate. I mean, fucking, you're only as good as your last whatever, you know what I'm saying?
No. Not really.
If someone said I'm European and then it turned out they were British, that would be like disappointing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you're not.
Yeah,
You're just
don't
British.
pretend like you fucking don't agree with that either. You're just
They're
trying
from Europe.
But they're not European, dude. They're not European.
Well, maybe in the same way like Australia's in Asia.
Exactly.
No, it's not. It's its own continent.
Yeah, but aren't we like a part of the?
Australia is a continent. Britain's in Europe.
Yeah, but it's not. You're not calling them European, is what I'm saying. I'm not.
Calling them British?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you not?
I suppose I am.
I think everyone would be like, yeah, they are, but it's a technicality.
You reckon it's a technicality?
I think it's
that they're from Europe?
Huge technicality.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm happy to be wrong, although I don't think I am.
No, but you're technically right. But I look at a pasty white English dude, sunburnt beyond belief. I'm not going, now that's a European man. I'm going, that's a guy who wouldn't look out of place on the Crusades.
What if you see like a really pasty guy from the Netherlands? What then?
Well, I have to hear him speak. And then once I hear his accent, I go, that's a
A
European.
lot of people in Europe are pasty as fuck.
Yes, but what's their accent? Because if they have like a hey, how are you doing? Then I'm like, oh yeah, that's a white European, as opposed to the English who are just like,
Who aren't what?
no, they're pasty white. Hello, mate, how you doing? You're like, ugh, you're not European. No disrespect to the English, we love you, sort of.
Listen, we're related.
It's a sporting context, this show generally. So like outside of this show, big friend of the English. But in the walls of
We're in the throes of passion and contest. Then no,
you're a big day.
you're a huge day. On that sport comment,
Yeah.
should we talk a little sport?
Yeah. Now, there's a lot to talk about in the world of sport because obviously we do have cricket. There's Rugby League. There's Soccer World Cup.
There is.
There's soccer on the home front.
There is.
Um,
There's a lot of soccer this week.
there's actually shitloads of soccer.
More than we may have ever done.
Yeah. Call it football.
No.
No, I won't. And I think we start with the A-League, to be honest.
You want to start there?
I think we start with the A-League because those fucking losers who support Melbourne Victory jumping onto the field and like binning a fucking goalkeeper, splits his head open.
Yeah.
Because now again,
Stitches required.
Stitches, but like because I didn't follow that like A-League fans were all walking out this weekend of games because they were all salty that the
How'd
grand
you miss
final.
that?
I knew that there was like upheaval about the fact that the A-League had signed a deal with New South Wales government or whatever to have the grand final there for the next 3 years.
Yes.
Which is a short amount of time in the context of just like life. But
And they were going to all walk out on in the 20th minute.
Right. Cool. Love that a bunch of losers getting together and trying to factionalize and make a difference. Cool. What I feel like... Huh?
That's everyone across the league was doing it.
Yeah, right. But what I mean is it wouldn't have been everyone across the league. It would have been a group of losers from every club who's like, let's do it together. And it would have totaled less than a full crowd at a rugby league game walking out. That's what I'm saying. And that's no disrespect. What I'm trying to say is the reason that the A-League, one of the great leagues we've ever produced, much, that's why it's called the A-League, right?
Well, no, I think it's a league. Like it's a league.
Oh, it's just a league. Fuck. Okay, well, they missed a trick there. I thought it was like we're the number one A-League.
No, we're just a league.
We're just a league. The A-League. Like, do those fucking... Okay, this is how I would perceive a league's reasoning behind signing a 3-year grand final deal with New South Wales.
Well, I think
We're out of money and we need some cash.
Well, I think the writing's been on a wall for a league for a while, and that shows itself in a variety of different ways. So Fox goes, we don't want you, so they've got to go find a home at Paramount. Apparently, they're doing.
Well, they've got to go undo the metaphorical fly and start trying to,
put it through glory
coax some
holes.
cash. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, any money in here? No.
Yeah.
Just teeth.
Yeah, they're working the truck stops as we speak, slipping it into glory holes, begging for 50 cents.
Yeah.
For silver coins.
Silver coins. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now, that's a metaphor, or it could be practical. I don't know. However, what I do know is that they're doing numbers that are at all-time lows. Their attendance is at all-time lows. And clearly, after COVID affected the seasons for the last couple of years, a league's on its knees.
Yeah.
And a league needs money. And a league has been out pounding the pavement looking to sell itself for the right price.
Yes.
Now, before a league fans get their knickers in or not, I'll remind you the two biggest codes in the country do this. The NRL and the AFL. Who else does it? Although they move it around every year. The NFL. They also sell it to the highest bidder, which rotates through the southern states because they don't need to contest with snow. So when a league's on its knees,
Literally
begging
at a truck stop.
money, please, and you can't see that they've sold the rights for 3 years because they fucking need that injection of 15, 20, 10, whatever it is. Like,
And for your
how do you not see that?
and also that your ability to continue to go to a league and act like a fucking loser in the crowd depends on their ability to have money to pay fucking teams to play each week. And then you come on with your fucking flares and, you know, I guess it's looking at the images of the people involved, one may argue disenfranchised young men looking for their place in the world, looking for something to believe in, looking for something to hold on to.
I think, listen.
You run on the field with a bin and throw it at the keeper, and they're like, well, he threw a flare back at us. And it's like, right, he threw a flare back at you because you threw a fucking flare at him.
Like, I've got no problem. That's the other thing. It's like, you let off flares in the crowd all the time and you love it. Dance around it, fucking yip and yahoo. He was probably of the opinion that once you threw it at him, he's like, oh, they'll enjoy it.
Also,
They love dancing around flares every week.
Well, because what they're trying to do, Eddie, is, and they've got an identity crisis, that they want to be European soccer fans. They aren't. A league is not in Europe.
No, it's in
Australia.
It's in Australia. Well, the Australasian South Pacific region.
But look, New Zealand get a league game every once in a while.
They get one every
They
week.
got teams, yeah. Well, not necessarily. Do they have two teams over there?
Well, there's one team. They play every week.
Do they play in New Zealand every week?
No.
All we're saying is, it looked like a lot of dum-dums. It just looked like, you know what I mean? It didn't look like a lot of high IQ operators jumping the fence.
It looked like there was a lot of low IQs jumping over the fence looking to fucking punch on. That's what it was. That's all it was.
Yeah, it was just
angry young
guys
men
that want to
looking to
punch
throw.
on. Yeah.
Like, let's not pretend that this was about a league moving its fucking games to Sydney for 3 years. Had nothing to do with it. The boys wanted to punch on.
Yeah, the boys wanted to punch on.
The boys wanted to stink. It's as simple as that.
Disenfranchised, a lot of fade haircuts.
They're like, don't fucking throw a flare at me. All right. Well,
Don't
throw
throw
one at me.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, don't throw a flare if you don't.
So they go on there, they fucking punch on with the keeper, they rip down the goal.
So I'm assuming the keeper was the Melbourne City keeper.
Of course it was.
Yeah, well, fuck, who knows with these mouth-breathing dead shits. Like,
No. I think, yeah, that would have been shocking.
I can't.
More shocking.
I mean, one assumes there's like jail time, right? For some of these dumb fucks.
I would be shocked if they got jail time.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I mean, so just what, find out the arse lifetime bans?
Yes.
Do you think
Jail time seems like a stretch to me.
Do you think if you jump onto a sporting field and throw a bin at the head of a player, splitting him open, and, you know, become part of one of the great fracas in a league history, that
will
you
be
should
great fracas?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Should you not get a bit of fucking time in the big house?
Depends what you've done, I think.
Well, I'm saying throw a bin at a keeper's head.
Well, I think you've got
split him open.
If you've got prize, Tom, if you've got fucking form.
What do you need to do to get locked up? You can't, like, you can just jump on the field and smack a dude in the head with a bin, and that doesn't constitute at least a couple of months.
Mate, honestly, Tom, I'm sitting here as a mate telling you I don't know. There's fucking people do some fucking heinous shit and never get locked up.
You get
and then
people
some cunt gets
accused
done
of pedophile shit.
Exactly, and don't do any time. And then some guy will do fucking maybe they will get locked up. I don't know.
To be honest,
I
now
have
I
no
think
idea.
about the way some recent pedophile cases have gone, maybe you won't get locked up.
Exactly. But then the person the other day who fucking locked the bridge, the climate change activist, she got 15 months and then appealed it and got out 3 days later, like for good. So we're all over the map here.
We are. She got 15 months in the big house.
And then appealed the sentence, and then a judge who saw the appeal.
It does seem like that seems like a hefty sentence. Even though they're a dumb...
Goes, no, you're out. So she did 3 days of a 15-month original sentence.
15 months a lot.
All I'm saying is we're all over the map here.
Would you say that... I'd say the dude getting on the field and binning an A-League goalkeeper, splitting him open worse than blocking the Harbour Tunnel, even though I think it was fucked.
Yeah, I'd say assaulting someone's probably worse, although really fucked a lot of people.
Oh, no, it was annoying. No, it was annoying.
It really annoying. I think 15 months was probably a bit over the top.
I think maybe the judge had, he'd come in a little pissed off. Sorry.
Sexist.
That was sexist. That was just institutionalized misogyny there.
Yeah, Tom. Criminals can be women as well.
No, you're right. No, I knew the chick was. The judge was a woman, Dave. So now you're sexist.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
you got me.
Gender affirming fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Thought gender didn't exist, Dave.
So where to now for a league? A league who should be dining out
On basically all of their players playing in the World Cup.
well, on the pleasures of World Cup success. I will also point out that for the second time we've made the knockout stages and lost to the eventual winner. Mm-hmm. Now, if you were fucking paying attention to patterns, you would have loaded up on Argentina.
Well, we also lost to France, so you could have loaded up on them.
No, but when you get knocked out, the team we get knocked out to,
Oh, the team that knocks you.
team that spanks you.
So we came second.
Yep.
And then Croatia came third. So I got second and third, even though technically France would have come third then, but you know what I mean.
Good for you, buddy.
Thank you.
So, what was I going to say?
Basically,
So a league who should be dining out on the fruits of World Cup success now have to fucking put out fires because a couple of rogues have gone seriously rogue.
but not just put out fires. It's like everyone's just kind of, you feel like, I think there's a part of the general sporting population who doesn't care for A-League or doesn't doesn't give a shit. They obviously care about this moment, but it's like, oh yeah, the A-League's on. A little bit, you know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily, apart from our dear friend Ryan Grant, who I'm sure is, not stoked that his sport's found itself in this situation. But I don't really pay attention to what's happening in the A-League. I follow Ryan and Ryan alone.
Do you think there would have been any benefit to the FFA, Tom, coming out, or I don't know if it's run by the FFA anymore, whoever it's run by, coming out going, listen, we're on our knees and we need cash. So before you go fucking getting yourself really hot under the collar, COVID fucked us, no cunts turning up to the games and no one's watching on TV, so we need the fucking money.
No, because then I would imagine...
Is there anything wrong with that?
I understand where you're coming from. The reason I would imagine they may not say something like that is because then it probably makes it difficult to go, hey, Toyota, you want to come and sponsor the game we just admitted no one watches and no one attends? For this much money, Toyota's like, how about you just give us the sponsorship for free?
But Toyota's aware of the numbers when they go to sponsor it. They look at it and they know.
Right.
Or do you think the optics on...
We're a bunch of losers, come sponsor us, not great.
But do you think it would have diminished the crowd response, which then also doesn't reflect well for sponsors? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think
is it a lesser of two evils?
I don't know whether it would have. I don't know whether you've got these dudes again, these guys who think that anyone gives a fuck, standing there in the crowd and being like, "Oh fucking, this is what's gonna happen." This is it's big corporations don't give a fuck about 4,000 dudes in a stadium who go for the Melbourne victory. Do you think the FFA is going, "Oh, gotcha, you're walking out, cool"?
Sorry, fine.
That's okay, buddy. They need money. That's why they're doing it.
No, I agree. I know.
I just think it was okay, I don't know that you could have done much to placate them.
No, they were ready.
They were ready to go. There's being pissed off and walking out. And again, if you want to walk out, sweet. 45 A-League fans walk out across the country during a round. Do it. Getting onto the field and punching on, no one's talking about your cause anymore.
No.
None of the images were of signs of give us the grand finals or whatever. It was of the keeper getting dragged off with his head piss and blood.
It's almost the best thing that could have happened for management because they go, perfect distraction.
As if we're listening to what these fucking psychos are saying.
Why would we listen to them? They don't know what they're talking about. They also don't love the game. They're not putting the interest of the game first.
What's funny as well is that the people acting like that like if you were just to granularly go through who they are, these are all normal people with normal jobs. It's not like if they're all criminals, well then, didn't mean anything we said. Great cause, love it. But do you know what I mean? Like these are probably all just normal people, normal jobs who have this thing they get behind. And it's like, oh, are you going to like go back to work now after your photo's been all over the fucking global news, binning a goalkeeper?
Well, they're going to have to. We're going to have to try.
But what a crazy...
2 of them have handed themselves in, I saw, to the police.
Like, it just is such an insane thing to do.
I'd also like, and not to tell them how to do their jobs, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I'd be wearing a fucking balaclava or a bandana or something.
Surely.
Or like a hoodie. Like
Maybe they're
going
not
out there, fucking face to the world without a disguise on is madness.
At least you get the fake nose and eyebrows.
Or the fake beard or like fucking anything, mate.
Yeah.
It is absurd to me that you'd go out there, balls to the wall, here I am, hello world. Unbelievable.
Thinking that nothing's going to happen.
Hello world, this is me. I can be.
Saddle Club.
Ooh, yeah, fun for everyone. Life is easy when you wear a smile. Just be yourself, don't ever change your style. You are you, I am me. We are one. Hello world, something like that.
I don't know. I thought I knew the song. Don't know the song.
You don't know it?
I would have sung with you. I would have tried.
You're looking at me really weird.
Because initially I thought it was the Saddle Club song.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't fucking know the lyrics. And maybe it was you fucking it up there.
No, I think I did all right. Anyway, congratulations to a league.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what like just confuses me about this is that it's so accepted even before this that there's just flares at every A-League match. Like I feel like you couldn't get through security at a rugby league match with a flare.
Yeah, but they don't. Why? They don't go. I don't think they don't. Nothing sets them off.
What do you mean?
They're not metal.
I know, but it just seems weird that
You
it's
can't
just so
frisk
accepted
everyone.
in the A-League and it would be like a huge news story in any other league that someone like,
Yeah.
with a flare at the game.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Like it would be probably newsy. I don't mind flares. I think it's a bit of fun.
don't
And
mind
also, I
them,
guess the benefit that a league has is that the crowd is so empty, the stadiums are so empty that you can have flares going off and like it's not in danger of fucking getting anyone.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You could have 90% of the stadium literally on fire and everyone would be safe. So it's like it's not that big of an issue. But I also like it. I don't mind having flares. It's a bit of fun.
I think they're fun. Do they burn? Do they burn? What's the vibe?
I'm confused as to what you think flares do.
No, I'm just saying when they let them off in crowds and shit, like are people getting burned?
No.
I heard someone got a pretty horrific injury when they caught one to the face in a crowd once.
Well, that would
Yeah,
make
because I think
sense.
they're heavy as well. Like if you throw it and get
So
hit in
they-
the face,
but if-
then it'd hurt.
If you were to touch it, it would burn you. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hot burning thing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the lay of the flare land. That's all.
Yeah, right. What do you think a flare is?
No, I know it burns you, but I'm just like, are they fucking like? Can you get quite close to them? Can you hold them?
You can hold them. But I think there'd be like a bit of it that you're holding that doesn't get hot. And then the heat is going out of the top of it.
But does it burn all the way through, or does it run out of like its little?
No, I think it like shoots from the top.
Yeah. No,
So it's not like a match that it burns down.
No, it
it just all
wouldn't burn all the
shoots
way down.
like a big confetti cannon.
But yeah, I don't mind flares, right? And I don't mind that football vibe, that European, not English, but football vibe, right? Like it's cool, it's a bit of fun. But relax, guys. It's a league. Are Melbourne City or Melbourne Victory the favourites? Not that that matters. But like, is that why they were particularly fucking butthurt by it?
Melbourne City are top of the table at the moment.
Where's Melbourne Victory?
Melbourne Victory are 8th out of 12.
Okay. We were with a dude on the weekend who was a Melbourne Victory fan and he took it pretty hard.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about it.
He wasn't happy.
He was furious.
He was pissed off.
Yep. He was upset.
And I just kept calling him a grub. Fucking grubby fans. Anyway, that's a league.
That is a league.
And I guess while we are on things of a footballing, soccering nature and you scratching your nuts,
Well, they're round.
they are ish. They're actually a little bit more oval. I think you'll find testicles.
What, a bit more Steeden shaped?
Bit more of a Steeden shape.
Listen,
Or an AFL wall.
I think we can both agree that they're more soccer ball than they are Steeden.
You said Steeden. I didn't say Steeden. That was your words, not mine. I'd say they're a bit more egg-shaped, though, than soccer ball. That, by the by, Argentina beat France.
Let's get bogged down in that.
Yeah. Argentina beat France. 3-3, 4-2 on penalties.
Yep. Fucking great game.
Didn't watch it. Didn't see the highlights.
I watched the 20-minute SBS package.
I
this
haven't,
morning.
but I will after this.
Shout out to SBS for providing specific lengths. You can go 3 minutes, 10 minutes. Is it half an hour, 20 minutes?
Oh, that's cool.
And then the full one, which I didn't do.
I won't be doing that.
Didn't have the time.
Messi
scored twice. Fucking Di Maria
scored twice?
Yeah, he scored a penalty and then he scored in like 108th minute or something. And Mbappe
Can you find the 3-minute SBS highlights, please?
Mbappe scored
a hat trick.
He scored in like the 118th minute penalty.
Yeah, well, it was what, 3-0 after 8. Sorry, 2-0
it was 2-1.
after 80 minutes.
2-0.
After 80
2-1,
minutes.
2-all.
Yeah.
And then they both scored in extra time.
Holy fuck, 80th minute, 81st minute for Mbappe. Just that it was 2-0
So it was 2-0
down.
going to the 80th minute. Yep.
That is ridiculous.
Big comeback, but then in penalties they scored their first, but then they missed the next two.
That
was
it.
yeah. But Messi now summits the fucking final summit, as it were.
Yeah.
He's now won everything in world football, including an Olympic medal.
Not a gold.
He won a gold.
Oh, he won a gold.
He won a gold in 2008, I think. So he's literally won everything now.
Okay, well, so and again,
And he won the golden ball, player of the tournament. Like,
he's got it all.
he's got it all. He's done it. I tell you who'd be fucking fuming today?
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, he would.
You can't tell me that he wasn't sitting at home fucking ropeable
Yeah, dude.
about Messi getting that dub. Mm-hmm. Because now it's like winning a World Cup is important
Quick question.
in that debate.
Penalty
Yep.
for Messi in the 23rd minute, is that inside the box?
Yeah, so it's a free kick,
so
like a
it's-
penalty.
Yeah, not a free kick, which is like from outside the box.
Outside the 18-yard box, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So congratulations to Argentina. They were my team going through the tournament.
But, yeah, commiserations to Ronaldo.
Yeah, commiserations to Cristiano. That must be tough.
And real tough.
Because now you're also just pumped on World Cup goals as well. Messi getting a double there. He's already one ahead.
He scored a goal in every stage of the World Cup as well. So like group stage, round of 16, quarter, semi, final. Just drowning in World Cup
Dude's
goals.
a hornbag. Dude's an absolute hornbag.
This bloke's ass saved them from being offside.
For the goal.
For Messi's second goal, yeah. Is that why he's showing that, Dave?
Yeah.
It's funny that,
That's how close it was.
well, technically the hand is actually offside. I think it should be the feet, though, much like rugby league.
I would have said potentially the chest, much like sprinting.
Sure, but I think the feet is what you use to score the goal. So, you know?
So you could be like leaning right over
Right
and still
over
win
it.
you could use your chest to score a goal.
That's
Yeah,
not a bad
or your
point.
head.
Or your head. But like,
or your shoulder,
but you know what I mean? Like the eyes,
The top of your arm.
Nah, it's the feet.
or your hip, or your cock,
Or
your ass. Basically everything except
Hands, elbow down.
yeah, basically.
Bet it's feet. Football.
But as shown, the only part of the body you can't use is that
Right, what's the name of the sport?
soccer.
Anyway, that wraps our football coverage for 2022.
And that was comprehensive.
That's as comprehensive as it gets.
That was comprehensive.
Congrats to Messi, congrats to Ronaldo, congrats to Australia, congrats to our league, congrats to everyone. Melbourne victory et al. Some
Body once
told me the world is gonna run it. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
The bump bump.
She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. I wonder whether we'll get flagged because that was so close to the original that YouTube won't be able to tell.
I think there's a big chance Tommy might have to make some small amendments.
Yep.
Just because Tom and I are so vocally gifted.
Yep.
Always have been, always will.
Yep.
Thomas.
Tommy Turbo, hamstring, 6 weeks. I'm not concerned.
You and I were never concerned, and that's because we have ears and eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
And we basically, because I have one of my hamstrings inside Tommy Turbo, get live.
You get live updates.
I get live updates.
Much
live
like the
feedback.
Chinese put like a third-party sort of entry, whatever it's called, like in the Huawei phones. We put something into your hammy, into Tommy, so we actually are getting live information.
It's like if you use TikTok all day, like that Chinese know your every move.
Yeah, I
your
think
every
if you
thought,
use it,
your
I
every
think as soon as
feeling.
you sign up, they actually just get access to everything on your
Well, they
phone.
can like use your speaker and like
They literally get
and your
access to
touch
everything on your
points
phone.
and like whatever you do. However,
We've kind of done the same thing.
we have done the same thing. So obviously, I felt something when he was at training. When he went down, I went down.
Well, you were actually asleep at the time because they'd been up early to train and you sat bolt upright.
I said something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I got on the blower to Tom. I said, Tommy's in trouble. However, I don't think that it's going to be. I don't think it's going to affect the start of the season. As it turns out, he gets 6 to 8 weeks. At the time of that diagnosis, it was 10 weeks until the start of the season. So Tommy's good.
Yeah.
I like to look for the silver lining wherever I can, Tom, as do you. And what I see is a kid who probably needed a little bit more R&R going into a season.
Yeah.
I also see a kid who, when was rested going into a season last time, won a Dally M. Coincidence?
I think not.
There is no coincidence there.
No.
The last time he was rested, heading into a season, he won the Dally M, played the whole season. So
Yeah, I will say this. He did have an official hamstring attendant by the name of Ruben something, who is now at the Bulldogs. And Tony Siebes has come out and said that his departure from the Seagulls had nothing to do with him. He was gone before he got there. But I would ask the question of the Manly Seagulls higher-ups as to how you allow the official hamstring whisperer of the greatest player in the competition to leave the club. How does that happen?
it's concerning, Tom. It's concerning because you and I had heard such good things. I think the league generally had heard such good things about the hamstring whisperer because he'd got it right relatively.
Well, he hadn't had a hamstring injury since.
Yeah, and if you want to go, but he wasn't playing and stuff. That was
Shoulder.
that was shoulder.
Shoulder. Well, that's you don't get a hamstring whisperer in to talk to a fucking shoulder.
No,
That's
you don't.
stupid.
We need a shoulder whisperer.
Yeah.
You know, but when the hamstring whisperer was there, he was good to go. You sort of ask yourself, were they working together long enough to impart enough wisdom so he could just sort of like keep the same routine?
Had he taught a man to fish yet, or was he still just giving a man fish? You know what I mean? Because if he's taught Tommy to fish, then he'll eat fish forever.
That's right. But
if he's
if he's just giving him fish,
Then he's going to get hungry, and a la the hamstring.
and it's surprising because Tom he leaves no stone unturned, as it were, Tom. And I would have been under the impression that had he gone out fishing with this hamstring fisherman, that he would have learnt a thing or two about how to fish.
Well, he's a sponge, Tom. I think he's actually part human, part sponge. He absorbs information.
Well, he's a rugby league sponge.
He's a rugby league sponge. I mean, I guess you never stop learning, and the greats
Or
know
growing.
that. Or growing. Literally, though, you probably do stop growing at some point, but
Your ears don't.
No, your ears don't. Your nose doesn't.
So
You never stop growing. Sadly, your dick does. So Tommy, whilst I think he has taken on the art of fishing, you can always get better. And so that's my concern of letting the hamstring whisperer, a la the hamstring fisherman, go.
Look,
to
I'm-
the Bulldogs of all clubs.
I guess I'm just sitting here trying to defend what outwardly looks like a really, really poor decision to let the hamstring whisperer go.
Yep.
I'm trying to defend it, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be realistic about the situation. And the situation is this. Tommy Turbo has another hamstring injury to add to a long list of hamstring injuries. Now, I'm not concerned because I believe in our boy, but it's alarming.
Yep.
I can't sit here and not pretend like it's not alarming.
I mean, I'm alarmed.
And
I'm not going to pretend to not be alarmed.
I'm alarmed. 11 games over the last 4 seasons, 11 games averaged over the last 4 seasons is alarming. Especially when you're getting another 6 to 8 week diagnosis. I think you call it 10.
Well, because it's like he's just back for round 1, 10 weeks.
Exactly.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, just err on the side of caution. Give him 10 if round 1's 10 weeks away. It's just not great. I think they either need to find another hamstring whisperer or go and get that other one back.
Yeah, go and get him back.
What's he doing at the Dogs?
Go and drag him out by his ears and go, fuck, mate, we never said you could go.
No. Who
Even
gave
if they
you
did.
permission?
Yeah.
Like, you may be a fully grown adult, but you're also a hamstring whisperer, and you'll be coming with us.
You're coming with us. Drag him out by his ear.
Much like El Chapo did when they were trying to get him out of prison and the tunnels kept flooding. They went over, gunpoint, got German fucking engineers. You coming with us? Stop the tunnel flooding. Job done.
Is that what El Chaps did?
El Chapo out.
Now, did he let them go after or did he kill them?
I'd like to think he let him go.
Yeah. I just don't know with El Chapo, right? You never know with that guy. He probably killed him.
Listen, all I'm saying is you could employ a similar tactic. Go get the Bulldogs guy. Save time. Gunpoint. Family. 50 semis.
Yeah, come in at dinner.
Yeah.
Family time.
50
Guns out.
semis.
Whole family, you come with
And
us.
if he goes his career unscathed,
Well,
you're
there
free
you
to
go.
leave.
You're free to leave. But you do have a good 10 to 15 years to wait.
which is fine.
That's all right.
That's fine because he'll play to his 40.
Yeah. Well, if you get the hammies right, he will. I also wonder why we don't send him to the US like the Rabbitohs did with Trell. Oh, I'm sorry. Scott Penn doesn't have a fucking few dollary dues laying around in the back pocket for the greatest player in the club's fucking history.
I'm just guessing. I'm guessing.
Can you
'Cause
try to
there's-
find out what it costs the Rabbitohs to send Trell over to...
Ask yourself this.
Yes.
Why don't we have a hamstring whisperer anymore? And why hasn't he gone to fucking LA or wherever he went? What? They seem like pretty proactive.
I hope it's not dollary do related. I also would, I wonder who's richer, Scott Penn or fucking Russell Crowe?
Well, apparently Latrell's trip.
No,
only-
it's Russell Crowe and it's James Packer.
Oh, and it's Cannon Brooks, actually.
and
I
it's
think,
Cannon
yeah.
Brooks. You got billionaire. I don't know what Russell's were.
Did I say on this podcast that an old man stopped me in the street and asked me if I was Mike Cannon Brooks? I was a little offended.
What'd
but
you say?
I said, I wish. I was with Steph. And she goes, are you Mike Cannon Brooks? And I go, excuse me,
Why were you offended?
Because I don't think he's that attractive.
He's not.
Well, that's why I was offended.
But you look the same.
Well, no, I disagree.
And he's sloppy too.
He's a bit too sloppy.
He's tall.
He's neckbeard.
And he's also a lot taller than
He's
you.
neckbeard city, dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's like a neckbeard.
Nerds
nerd.
love a neck beard.
Nerds love a neckbeard.
What is that with nerds and neck beards?
Well, I think it's incelly, disenfranchised. There was a couple of neckbeards at the A League as well, getting on the field. It's but nerds do love a neckbeard.
No, always have.
And
always
a
have.
wispy ass.
Wispy.
Mike Cannon Brooks. Can we get a Mike
wispy
Cannon Brooks
neckbeards.
neckbeard up? Obviously, Mike, if you do want to get involved in the show, sponsor the show, whatever, the rates do go up for billionaires. That is just the way
Obviously.
of the world.
And I don't need to tell you this, Mike, but just so you know.
That's offensive, dude. That's
That's you. That is you.
That's offensive.
Holy shit. That's a neckbeard, dude.
Yeah, it's a neckbeard and a half.
That's Tom Birmingham.
Fuck you, mate. It's funny.
His chin's left him.
Yeah, it has. His chin become a neck. It's a neck beard. A mate of mine was at the pub. We were all at the pub, and he was there with some mates.
Who? Mike Cannon Brooks.
Yeah, and my mate went up to him and was like, "You shouting the bar or what?"
What did he say?
Yeah, he's just holding a fuck off. What are we doing? Shouting the bar?
He could have.
No, he could have bought the bar
He should have.
and sold the bar. He could burn the bar to the ground
And not blink.
and not blink. That'd be a weird feeling, wouldn't it?
It would be. He could have shouted at the bar. That's pretty fucking lowbrow of him.
Well, yeah, it is. He's a Rabbitohs fan. So.
I used to see him all the time getting the train. And I'm like,
Well, it's very Keanu Reeves of him.
I
I respect that. I
Yeah.
hate the train though, so
I respect it,
even
but
if
I'm
I
also,
became a billionaire, I would never catch a train.
I respect it, but I also find it suspect.
Do you find Keanu Reeves sus that he's on a train? You seen those videos of Keanu just sitting on a train? Like,
Keanu's not a billionaire.
he's a fucking rich boy.
And Keanu's probably want to get into character, some sort of
No,
weird-
he's just apparently Keanu's a bit just like, I'm just such an everyman, even though I'm not an everyman, and I'm just catching the train. But I'm like,
But
I'm
don't
not
you but don't you think that's also it's sort of look at me, I'm getting the train a little bit?
potentially, but yeah, yes, I see what you mean. But
Does that keep you as is that
Is it virtue signally?
Is it-
But
is
it
it-
is also something where it's like, hey, why are we celebrating this cunt for just catching a train? Like, it is just a mode of transport that everyone uses, even though you are a superstar, global.
But do you think that something like that keeps you grounded? Getting the train from
I don't
town
know,
to
dude. I fucking hate the train. So if I was a billionaire, I'd be like, well, this is one of the great, parts of being balling out the arse is that I never have to catch a train again. I hate them.
There is some benefit to a train.
Oh, fuck yeah. They make life
Like
easier.
when it's quicker.
Yeah.
Like in New York, Subway's way fucking easier than getting an Uber, generally speaking.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking gridlock over there.
Well, that's where
constantly.
Keanu was spotted on a train. It was in New York.
So now I'm fucking questioning his motives.
Well, are you?
Yeah. Because it's not like you're getting the train because it's quicker, not because you want to be one of the people.
So then you're not questioning his motives. He's not trying to be one of the people.
But
He's
you
being
just
a
said
person.
you just said I'm a normal guy doing normal things.
Well, that is a normal guy doing normal things, getting on a train. Because I would imagine Brad Pitt, no matter how much quicker the fucking train is in New York, is not getting on a train. He's going, I'll get a helicopter, thanks.
There's levels.
That's what I'd do. Except I'd be scared of flying in a helicopter, so I'd probably just get a car.
Why? Because you're Kobe.
Well, not just that, but certainly that's a ticking column scared.
Yeah. I think you just go, is there any fog?
Well, it's not specifically that. I'd probably just go get me an Uber and I'll leave early, but get me a limo.
What are we talking about?
Latrell Mitchell. So he's
Fucking hell, I had no idea.
I had no
when
idea.
you asked me, couldn't tell you. I went silent. Deer in the headlights. How much did it cost?
okay. So I got some numbers. So apparently South Sydney paid only $12,000 for the trip, but one of their sponsors chipped in around $45,000 to help.
So it's 67,000.
That's some quick maths there. And if we're on net
57.
worths, Russell Crowe reportedly $120 million net worth, and Scott Penn only 62.83.
Wow.
Scott Penn 62.83. What's our boy Russell?
120
million.
Yep.
Plus Packer, who's 4 or 5 or 6, and Mike Cannon,
Yeah,
who's
what's Mickey C?
He'd be about the same, wouldn't he? Or be maybe a little bit less.
Holy shit, 3.6 billion apparently. James Packer.
She's lost a bit. What's MC? MCB.
Of
He is
looks like me
wow.
fame apparently.
9.7.
He does look like you.
He does not. Look
He
like
does.
Me. Well, whatever.
He does look like
whatever.
you.
That's offensive. Who's the other guy?
Why is that offensive?
Who's his office?
Scott Farquhar.
He's
Yeah, right.
also 9.6.
What's Scott Farquhar look like?
Me.
That's what I was about to say. Like a you and me, the Mike.
I mean,
Cannon
it's
and
not
Scott
far.
It's
Farquhar.
not that far off.
Yeah.
I look a lot more like him than you do, and you look a lot more like MCB than
No,
I do.
don't say that. That's not fair. I got to see this. I mean, he's no fucking oil painting, is he? You know what? I think
Did you expect these
you
nerds
do look
to
like
be
that
oil
cunt.
paintings?
You do.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I actually do look more like Mike Cannon Brooks. I think Mike Cannon Brooks' full neck beard is actually kind of hot, so I'll take it. Whereas your Farquhar, still gorgeous, if they ever hear this.
They look. It's funny when people become billionaires. They spend more time on their like appearance. So look at him there, Scott Farquhar smashes that one there versus the one on the right. He looks nerdy there,
Yeah.
and then he looks like
You don't think he looks nerdy there? He's just wearing a blue T-shirt. What's changed?
he's got more sun.
I'd say, no. I tell you where you
He's
go.
got more sun.
Go all the way to the left. All the way. Like, dude.
Look at you, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's
That's-
never really had a chin, has he?
No, he hasn't. But that's why the neck beard comes into play, right?
Is there any photos of him just with a neck beard?
What do you mean? And no hair?
What do you mean, like shaved head?
Like no beard, just neck beard.
Oh, purely just beard from the neck down.
That's a bold look.
I remember when Bracey first was able to grow a beard, that he could only grow it on the neck, and it was like, oh, that is
And he grew it that way?
incel city. Yes. Oh my God, look at him up there. Can you just go to him where he's on the
Oh,
TV?
with his hair straightened.
Yeah, no. Go to the right.
With his hair
Second
straightened.
down. There you go.
Wow. That is foul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
That's mean, dude. It's not foul.
He's got a bit of Jesus about him.
That's what I was going to say. Tech Jesus.
I don't like it.
Mate, these guys could be our contemporaries one day, dude. You don't want to fucking be rude to these people.
I'm not being rude to him. We've been pumping him up the whole time.
No, you haven't.
I said he looks like you.
That is a compliment to him.
Yes.
Oh, dude. Shout out, Mikey. Should have shot the bar, though.
Should have shut the bar. So basically what you're saying in a roundabout way is that it may well be a money issue. Scotty Pan.
What the fuck does Atlassian actually do?
They do like, they made all this money on this Jura product that basically like helps keep people, it's like a task management sort of thing. To engineers are like, this is where I'm at and this is where you're at sort of thing.
Yeah, like software.
It's like a Monday.com, but
Okay.
earlier.
Right.
That's part of it, but they do all these other products.
Apparently it's like a fucking cool place to work.
Yeah, my brother works
You get free
there.
piss and shit.
That's the thing.
No, I don't think it's purely about free piss, Edward. I
Is
think
it like
it's,
free muffins and stuff for the big
yeah, I think it's free muffs. Well, to keep the fucking neck and chin sort of nice and sloppy. No, I think it's just more like the vibe of the thing. It's a nice place. Would you say your brother works there?
Yeah, he like as a grad job or an intern just out of uni. And I think I went to the office once, and yeah, it's like all those tech offices. It's like, you know, you got a ping pong table, you got fridges full of drinks and stuff. And
That's
is it
we're
like
basically the Atlassian of podcasts where we got a pool table, we got a fridge full of piss.
Is it like Twitter though? So it's everyone likes it because you don't do much.
No, I've got a friend who works there. I won't out them, but there was something to do with like work benefits-y sort of things and like, you know, just like certain things where, and I don't know if this is exactly one, but I'm using these examples to illustrate my point. But like, if it's your birthday, like you do not work, you know, like if you want time, like it's easy to get sort of, they're more lenient with like your work-life balance.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of these places, they'll like give you a voucher for lunch every day or some shit. Like, or they'll just order like, oh, we're all getting like Betty's Burgers for lunch. What do you want? And then it's just like shouted food every day.
Not an ad for Betty's Burgers, by the way.
No.
No.
Be interesting to see if that trend continues into the future.
Because you're a bit more of a like, don't give anyone
No,
a
I'm just-
free lunch.
I'm not saying about free lunch. I'm saying because they're fucking slashing jobs at all these tech companies, whether they're just like, now you need to work harder. Like, you've been getting it pretty fucking easy. It's been cushy.
Do they slash at Atlassian? At Slash
Well, all
in?
of them.
Slashing jobs, you reckon?
Not prices.
So anyway, Tommy's hamstring. In a nice way, we've managed to deflect on it hugely and talk about tech billionaires. I think he's going to be good. I think we win the comp.
Tom, I think that is very unfair on our summation of the whole situation. I think you and I ran an eye over it,
Yeah.
an in-depth eye. I
Yeah.
think we covered it succinctly from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe we padded it with analogy and metaphor, sure. But what we're saying at the end of the day is that I see a Tommy Turbo ready to fucking hump motherfuckers into the earth round one. That's what I see.
Yeah.
I see global domination, much like our friends at Atlassian.
Yep.
That's the compare.
I think, man, you said it, sister.
Shout out to the Manly Seagulls, one of the great clubs of all time, if not the great club.
No, the one of?
Well, I'm talking world sport. What's the greatest sport? It's the greatest club. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Let's move on before he says something else he regrets.
Something else?
Well, you should regret what you just said. So if you say something else, that would be another thing that you regret. Test cricket, bruh. 2 days.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Now everyone's like, the pitch. Sure, it probably was the pitch. I wasn't paying that much attention. But when we do talk cricket on the show, it is thanks to our good friends at KO.
Always.
Catch all of the test matches, even if they do go for 2 days. All the Big Bash, even if they do only go for 35 balls. On KO. That's where we watch it. Fox Cricket on KO now. I mean, I know it only went for 2 days, but
Didn't even go for 2 days.
essentially it did. It was minutes away. It was a humping. People want to say the pitch. Sure, it was, but we just fucking dominated. But also the pitch. It's fucking awful.
Mate, there was 34 fucking wickets taken in 2 days. Like, I don't think we can sit here and say that it wasn't...
No, it was out of control.
There's different people saying different things. Basically, where they've sort of landed is that it was a Sheffield Shield pitch, which is for 4 days with inferior bowlers. Like, you give that to the big boys,
Yeah.
they're going to fucking rip eyeballs out.
Yep.
There's also, like, they've added an extra layer of lacquer to the kookaburra, so it's doing more off the
Why
pitch.
are they doing that?
Well, I think they
Did the kookaburra need an extra layer of lacquer?
I think they wanted it to stay. I think the idea was that it fucking hung around longer.
Harder for longer.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they gave it some Viagra.
But they also fucking added a little bit to the seam, so it's deviating more. It's moving side to side.
Well, who the fuck's making these calls?
on pitches like that?
Okay, but who's making these calls? Like, hey, we're just going to change the ball.
Because I think they wanted it to do a bit more. They wanted it to be a bit more vibrant.
Right, but you can't just juice balls.
Listen, under certain circumstances like this pitch, it becomes like a Super Bowl. But
Why are we not to be mistaken for a Super Bowl? Why are we juicing balls here? I don't understand.
I think
Did we
they just-
need more lacquer? Did we need fucking
I think
more juice?
I think they wanted it to do a little bit more.
How frequently are we changing the ball?
Not that often.
Right. So what, we just decided to do it now?
Well, it happened 2 years ago,
What the fuck?
so you weren't aware.
Well, you're saying they just changed it, so you confused me. In fairness to me.
You think they didn't change it for this test, Tom.
Well, that's what you were saying.
No, I said they've just changed. Like in the
Right.
history of the
You
kookaburra.
just changed it. Forgive me for taking you at your word, you fucking idiot.
It says that it's designed
That was
to
too
increase the resilience of the seam and to make it last and to make
Say
it
it
stay
again,
hard.
to
To
what?
increase the resilience of the seam and have it stay harder for longer.
I do like a
It
resilient
was getting
seam.
soft.
I like a resilient seam.
Exactly. So I don't know why you shout me down.
I'm not shouting you down. You made it sound like they did it yesterday.
I said that on pitches like yesterday's, it has a very much more of a pronounced role. It was fucking all over the place. It was rearing up. It was fucking unpredictable. They were like, you couldn't bowl a straight ball.
The way I
Couldn't
heard
bowl a straight one.
described was that the ball, like on day one, was taking divots out of the pitch, and then as the sun was baking it, those divots then became hardened, and so when I think I heard this on the Great Cricketer, who I basically fucking parrot every week, but like if it hits the front of the divot, it'll stay low and skid on, and if it hits the back end of the divot, it'll fucking rear up and go and or it'll deviate one way or the other. I find that actually pretty fun,
Yeah,
but it's a bit dangerous.
So the Crick Viz analyst, these are a couple of stats that I thought I'd put on the punter and the dribbler because stats, we love them.
Yep.
On average in Test cricket, a defensive stroke leads to a wicket once every 67 balls.
Read that again, sorry.
On average in Test cricket, a defensive stroke leads to a wicket once every 67 balls. In the Test just gone by, that figure is just 18.
Oof.
That's the third lowest for any match in the database from 2006 to present. Also, the sideways movement on this Gabba pitch has not been an outlier, with 0.77 degrees of average seam movement ranking at 11 out of 87 for Tests since 2006. 46% of deliveries have been on good line and length, the third most for a Test in Australia. So it's probably more the rearing up, the divot thing that you're talking about, than the sideways movement, which ranks 11 of 87.
Interesting.
The divots. It was like, I have a feeling that Dior Dave will back up for me that we lost the great father-son partnership. The curators up there, they've left, I think.
How long ago?
What were their names? They were beloved.
Yeah.
Kevin Mitchell Jr.
Yes.
and Kevin Mitchell Sr.
Kevin, the two Kevins.
The Kevins. They've gone, haven't they?
Kevin and Mitchell,
appear
two
so,
great
yes.
Australian names. Assuming they're Australian. I feel like that.
Who's replaced Kevin Mitchell Jr. and Sr.? The greatest tag team duo of all time in terms of getting pitches ready.
And when did they leave?
Exactly. We need to know all this. Did they leave when we lost to India?
It'd make sense before we lost or after we lost.
Like, if I'm going to assume, Tom and I will, I'm going to assume that they left, then we lost to India.
Yeah.
Now we roll this shit out.
2017.
Yep.
David Sandusky.
I nailed it. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and rip Sandusky apart, but I will say this. 2 days is fucking absurd.
And you know what, dude? I feel like David's probably sitting in his outhouse in his shed, just head and hands going, fuck.
Got that wrong.
I had the whole year to get this fucker right, and it's over in 2 days.
And I got it horribly wrong. It was too green.
Yeah.
Do you want to know another interesting stat from the game? South Africa lost a wicket around every 25 balls. I think it was like 25.8. And Australia lost a wicket on average every 20 balls. So we lost more wickets quicker than they did. Well, not more wickets. We lost wickets quicker than they did, but we scored at a much faster rate.
Yeah, because we had fucking Travis Head out there ripping and tearing.
Travis Head, the greatest number 5 in fucking
Now,
cricket.
Unfortunately, this sort of length, Tom, opens us up to criticism. So Sehwag's gone hard in the paint.
Yeah, Sehwag's coming shit all over us.
142 overs are not even lasting 2 days, and they have the audacity to lecture on what kind of pitches are needed. Had it happened in India, it would have been labelled the end of Test cricket, ruining Test cricket and whatnot. The hypocrisy is mind-boggling. Listen, Verenda, I think you've gone a bit fucking OTT there, brah.
Yeah.
But I get your point.
I get it.
You've made your point. Your point was OTT.
Yeah.
I think you need to go and have a fucking lie down.
Cold shower, mate.
Or a cold shower because you're getting hot and flustered. And I don't want a hot and flustered veranda.
No, it's Verenda.
Like veranda, but veranda.
Correct.
On Twitter, because I think you'll go out there and you'll say things you'll regret.
We don't want to say things we regret, especially on Twitter.
Now,
Elon has been blocking people.
he has. Unfortunately, it was like, a perfect sort of culmination of the pitch was too green. They've fucked with the Kookaburra.
The bowlers were too good.
Both bowlers are
World-class
world class
yeah.
attacks, and the batting lineups can be shaky. Can be shaky. We know that. There's no point fucking lying about it. The top 6 for South Africa is considered weak, and I think that would be complimentary.
Yes, they were bushies. No disrespect. Whereas our boys are in some, relatively good nick, but when the pitchers do, except for Dave, poor old Dave.
Did you see what poor old David did?
Well, what, the first ball of the fucking innings, or the
No. So he made, well, I don't think he made, but Khawaja faced the first ball in the second innings. Almost like David was like, "You take it."
Well, the pressure's on Dave.
I don't want it.
A golden ducky duck in the first innings.
The second of his career, not ideal.
No, not ideal. And then 3 in the fucking... I mean, we... Chasing 35 or whatever we were, I was a little disappointed with our batting. Uzi 2, David
2,
3,
3, 5, 6, duck.
Libra 5, Smudge 6.
2,
Duck.
3, 5, 6, duck.
Sundries actually was the top scorer with 19. I was wondering whether that was like an intentional thing from them, where it's like, you're probably going to chase our fucking score down. Like,
Well, there was a lot of like fucking 4 buys and shit.
yeah.
Because this couple of
Well, the ball
bounces
was
that just
going.
went fucking
The ball was
flying
going off its
over.
tits. Absolutely off
I
its
really
tits.
needed a third man.
Backstop.
Backstop.
If you give a shit
Well, listen.
with this pitch.
When you're taking fucking wickets like that, you're starting to think you're a sniff.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you take those sundries out, you're in the game.
Or
2,
if they
3,
put-
5, 6.
Mate, if we were
duck,
chasing 50, 60 instead of 35,
100%. Travis Head, really the difference.
yeah.
You
Even with the duck.
You take Travis Head out, we're in big trouble.
Well, that's why you got player of the match, Edward.
That's right, Tom. That's 100% right. Disappointing not to see Trav go to 100. Trav, though, really starting to get into his work. And as a nation, we've always celebrated our 5s.
Yes, we have. Well, your Mike Hussey was our last grade
That's
5.
exactly what I mean, Tom. That's exactly what I mean. And how many times did he pull us out of the fire? Not that we were in the fire.
No, he pulled us out of the fire a few
But
times.
I'm saying we weren't necessarily in the fire on this occasion. Mike Hussey pulled us out of the fire.
No, we were out of the, when Trav pulled us out of
That's
the
true.
fire in their first innings, dude. 100%. What I want to know, and this is for some maybe more astute cricketing minds, people paying more attention than I, and I want to preface this with, in Paddy C, we trust. Love my skipper. But does he bowl himself a lot more when the tail's like, does he, when you're like a bowler as captain?
You think, what, you think he's padding a spreadsheet?
I think sometimes he's chucking himself in when he knows there's some wicks to be had, to be feasted upon.
Well, I'd like to think he's putting himself in when he knows he can take a scalp.
Yeah, but there's knowing and wanting and knowing, and maybe there's a convergence of the two. Like wanting and knowing is when you get the wicket, but sometimes it's like, I know I can get these poons. Let me come in here and clean up these losers. Scotty Boland's looking good. We don't know who we're dropping. Is Hazelwood coming back in? Is he not? At least just let me get in there and I'll just take some wickets and no one looks at Dad.
Well, I want a fifer.
Yeah.
I respect that though.
No, look at
If I'm captain and I see beaters out there and I see a 5 for right for the picking, I'm picking it.
Winners want the ball.
Winners want the ball. Winners win. Winners want the ball. Winners win. And as it turns out, if you are captain and you are a bowler, you can put yourself anywhere the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. And if you think there's beaters out there that need to be humped, then I respect it, Tom. Because at the end of the day, he's the best bowler in the world and he fucking gets the job done.
Correct. Can you go to our...
I would like to say
bowling
a big thank you to one of our sons. Tom and I, we've helped him on this journey. We've moulded him, we've crafted him, we've promoted him, we've given him words of encouragement. We celebrated his white ball work and now we celebrate his red ball work.
Yep.
Mitchell Stark, 300 test weeks.
300 test weeks. And that 300th was a peach.
Well, it's called a Jaffa.
It was a Jaffa.
It's called unplayable.
Yep.
An unplayable Jaff.
Yep.
Jaffas tend to be unplayable. This was absolutely unplayable. Just fucking comes back a mile. Stiff shit.
Stiff shit. So he got 3 in the first innings. Cummins got 2. Scotty B got 2. Nath just doing the fucking damn thing with 3.
Cameron Green's got big mitts, doesn't he?
Dude, Cam Green, no wicks, but can catch. Kick and catch.
No wicks, big mitts.
Yeah. Big
Australian mitts.
Now, Stark 2 in the second innings. Paddy C of Let Me Bowl got 5. Scotty B another deuce, and Nath got 1. Does Scotty B hold his position for Boxing Day, where there's a statue that Howie wants built for him, which I'm in support of? Does he stay there, or does the country boy get back in the side?
I think they keep Scotty B.
You think they drop the conch?
He's an MCG specialist. That's what they say. And 6 for 7, build him a stats. Like, I think that you just look at it as it is. Like, the country boy nursing a bit of an injury. He hasn't been that right over the last couple of years, I don't think, with injuries and shit. And Scotty B, a man primed. The Moose is absolutely primed for another Boxing Day humping. He's a specialist. That's why they brought him in last time in the Ashes. Like,
yeah, but he was also brought in because it was an injury.
Yeah, but he's a specialist. That's all we ever heard. Specialist. And he backs it up with 6 for 7. I think Scotty B plays. I think he maybe gets dropped for Sydney, but I think you play him at MCG.
Interesting.
Based on his specialist tagline.
He's now an out-and-out
and every time you throw him the kookaburra, he fucking delivers, mate.
And look at his economy. His economy is fucked.
He's unbelievable. Puts it on a 6th.
What was his first innings? Econ? At 255.
Still the low, except Nathan.
Well, no, yeah, but of the quickies, Cameron Green
got carded.
6 for 6. yeah, he wasn't for 3 overs.
Yeah. And didn't bowl again.
No, let's take him off.
But what do you think? You think the country boy comes back?
Listen, 200 test wicks, Cunch maybe gets a shot, and if the Cunch doesn't perform, then you bring back Scotty B for Sydney. But I'm also like, if you leave the Cunch out and you bring the Moose in, or keep the Moose in for MCG, and then you look at the country boy for Sydney.
That's what I think.
I'm happy with that as well.
I think that makes more sense. I think you can sell it as though, mate, we're just going to give you another test to rest, another week, just to get your cherry ripe for Sydney, and then you're back in.
Which is also home. It's also your home patch.
It's also your home patch, and it also helps because Scotty Boland is an MCG specialist. So you're resting, getting your cherry ripe. Scotty B's loves the fucking track, loves the deck. I think that makes a little bit more sense, Tom. But also, would I be upset if the country boy put the fucking creams back on? No, I wouldn't be.
No.
Wouldn't be upset at all.
I am devastated, though, Eddie, that right now we'd have cricket on. Tomorrow we'd have cricket on. And the day after that, we are getting robbed of 3 days when it's not rain affected and you assume rain's going to ruin the Sydney test at some point. The fact that we are getting robbed of 3 days of test cricket because they don't have the Mitchell father and son duo up in Queensland.
It's not good enough. Can I tell you something else, Tom, that's fucked? 3 of the 5 tests this summer are gone.
I know. It always happens.
They're gone.
It's over before it starts.
They're gone. And I'm sorry.
5 tests isn't enough.
It's 6. It should always have been the number. 6 should be the number. Poor old Tasmania. They're part of the fucking nation too. But to sit here, Tom and I, and not have cricket to put on at 11:20 today is a fucking disgrace. It really is. Bring the Mitchells back. Are they still with us? Are they still living? Senior may not be, but Junior sure as shit
Junior's
will be.
surely working on some wickets somewhere.
I'd be throw money at that motherfucker and go, let's get this right. 2 days is fucked. It's not good enough. It's appalling. If I'm KO, I'm like, bruh, we need more cricket for the punter and the dribbler.
Yeah.
I'm furious. We want a discount.
Yeah. Well, you go in and find where the Mitchell family are and you at gunpoint, you bring them back.
It would be in KO's interest to do so, or they'd be asking Cricket Australia to do it on their behalf.
Fox Cricket, someone needs to go in there and get them out. Come fix pitch.
Because now we've got Melbourne left, Boxing Day, obviously that's great. But
Well,
then we've
but
got
that
Sydney.
pitch can either throw up road vibes, that can be a pile of shit, or it can be...
Sydney's pitch the last couple of years has been fucking toilet.
Yeah.
And like you say, Melbourne almost lost their bloody test status a couple of years ago for rolling out roads. So I'm a bit nervous.
In fairness, though, I'd almost prefer a road to that thing. At least I get 5 days of road.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't want 5 days of road either.
No, you don't, but it's better than 2 days of fucking chaos.
You're right. You sound like I'm being really picky, and I am. But I'm not being that picky.
You're not being
All I'm asking for is a pitch that,
All I'm asking for is the perfect cricket wicket that's going to make an engrossing, enthralling 5-day
I want
test
a
match.
wicket. I want a wicket that promotes the battle, the war between bat and ball. That's what I want.
A battle as old as time.
The battle, the oldest battle.
Yeah.
That between bat and ball, Tom. I want it to be there for the batter in the morning on day one, and I want it fucking turning its ass off late day 5 under fading light. Line coming in, taking 4 for 3.
Crowd.
And the last 2 overs.
Electric with anticipation and wet with
People
excitement.
baying for blood, wetting their stools. You know, that's what I want.
Slipping off the seats.
I want the punter and the dribbler slipping over in the aisles. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask for?
No, it's not.
For fuck's
mate.
sake.
It's not too much to ask for. In fact, you could ask for more, but you don't because you're not greedy.
Because I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy guts.
No.
I'm not a greedy goat. I'm just a kid that wants people slipping over in the aisles again.
The nation's at its best when everyone's slipping down the fucking aisles. Anyway.
Shout out to Nathan Lyon.
I guess to bow cricket, that fucking Big Bash score was absurd.
Completely absurd.
All out for 15. Now the record for the worst Big Bash score in the worst T20 score.
Worst ever men's professional cricket score.
Worst ever men's professional cricket score. Chasing 139, they scored 15.
Duck, duck 3, duck 2, 1, 1, duck, duck 4, 1. Duck, duck, goose vibes.
Faruqi's probably the only one that can hang his head.
Well, in fairness, the number...
Hold his head high
The
there.
number 9 or 10, Brendan Doggett getting 4. Top scorer.
Well, it's just Faruqi's not out.
Well, that's true. That's true.
One from
not.
2 seeds, not. Strike rate of 50.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
TDO2, one of the only redeeming elements to this game. Friend of the show, the great and powerful Dan Ganane, commentating.
What a game to get.
Yeah. It was not lost on the pun and the dribble as well. Plenty of them sending it in going, how good's this fucking Ganane ripping and
What a
tearing.
game to get. 15 runs off 5.5 overs.
It'd be good as well in the sense of like if you had somewhere to be after the game. I remember when I used to work at Triple M, not that I used to work in radio or mention it ever, but there'd be games on like a Saturday. You'd do Saturday Arvo games, which was usually the 3 p.m. game when it's like the Warriors are playing the Tigers and it's just a thankless shithole of a game. And you're out at fucking ANZ or something and you're like, it's a Saturday afternoon and I want to go and have a fucking time with my pals. And then it'd go to Golden Point, and you're like, fuck. It'd be like 10 all in Golden Point. You're like, this is a fucking nightmare. So to have a game like this be over, you know, where they were chasing 120.
So you reckon Dan would be frothing?
I'm not going to speak for the great man. He may have had shit. He may have had shit to do, but also he loves his job. He's workaholic, great commentator.
But there is potentially a part of Dan that was like.
I'm saying a part of Binger, a part of fucking Hads,
all
I
of
think,
them.
who are all in there.
Part of all of them.
To just go, thank fuck that. Like, firstly, we get to be the voices heard on something that will be shown globally because it was such a poor fucking result. And then we also get to go home early. 35 balls.
Where do you go to from there? What's training like? What are the sheds like?
Well, I did hear David Warner speak on it because he is a Thunder's member.
He is.
And he was like, you don't even review a game like that. You just fucking wipe it.
Well, they played last night again.
Yeah, they played against the
Renegades. They made 174. They still lost, but it's not bad. And then they're playing the Strikers, the exact same fixture again tomorrow night.
Big Bash is back, baby.
Big Bash is back in a big way. So you just wipe it, move on.
You wipe it and
forget
move
about
on.
it.
Yeah.
Hard to
100%.
forget.
100%. Wipe that and move on.
Hard to forget.
This Henry Thornton, the guy who took 5 wickets for 3 runs, it was also his birthday on the day of the game.
Oh, a bit of Siddle vibes to him.
5 for 3. His
5 on his
economy is
birthday.
1.06.
Yep.
That is fucking unbelievable.
And then Wes Agar of Ashton Agar's brother fame, he got 4.
4 wickets, 6 runs, 2 overs. Fucking hell. That's unbelievable.
It's good stuff.
Matt Short probably leaves disappointed. One over, 1 wicket.
and their best bowler, Rashid Khan,
Yeah, and Peter Siddle. Both didn't get a bowl.
didn't even get a fucking go.
Good to see Peter Siddle still out there doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
It'll be a sad day for Australian cricket when he hangs up
The banana man.
Yeah.
And then also,
Is he still just living off bananas?
I think so
Does
exclusively.
that speak to his longevity?
It might. Certainly might. But then also the Chris Lynn. Linny of definitely wasn't half cut on the live stream that we did with KO fame.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't
shit faced.
of his headphones.
No. Good to see him still batting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Him
then he's still
getting
out there
around.
doing the damn thing. He's
He's-
obviously playing T5s and T1s and stuff like
T1s,
that.
yeah. And,
This is exciting.
well, his watch would suggest he's getting paid handsomely for it.
A lot of money in T1s.
Dude, his watch, that thing looked like it could bend space time.
And time.
Yeah,
Space-time.
space time.
Yeah, it did. It looked like it had moons orbiting.
Yeah, no, it definitely had orbiting. It had its own gravitational field. It was a big watch.
It was big. But it wasn't wearing Linny.
No, it wasn't. He was still wearing it.
It was still wearing it even despite its size.
Yep.
And its gravitational pull. But Linny's still out there doing the damn thing. I
Yep.
think he's playing with a freedom, Tom, that, you know,
Well, he doesn't
a
give
man
fuck.
with a watch that big can.
You can. Once you get a watch the size of Chris Lynn and have it not be like one of those tacky ones, in the sense of like those ones that are, then like that thing was worth probably like the GDP of a small country, right?
Yes.
Whereas there are some big
African
watches,
nations.
Some African nations. There are big watches you can get that are $120.
Like the huge, big, chunky ones,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the big sports one, you can get at Big Dub.
Well, that's like a G-Shock, but then you can get those huge fucking like just your normal analog watch, where they're just like big, huge fucking thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's cricket.
Shout out to Chris Lindo.
Shout out to Chris Lynn. Shout out to KO. Shout out to the Sydney Thunder.
Love KO.
Love KO.
Where would we be without KO?
Well, fucking, we wouldn't be here.
Like even shopping yesterday when I was in just, going from store to store, running out of puff. It's just pounding.
Cricket
it.
on.
Fucking oath.
Sitting in the plane waiting to fly back from Melbourne. Oh yeah, we went to Melbourne.
It's
on the
so
way.
you can literally walk around now and just watch cricket the whole time.
Dude, I was literally just waiting for us to for the plane to start. That's when I go, all right, everything off, switch to airplane mode.
That's a myth though, isn't it?
Sure,
Complete
right?
myth.
I don't understand why I can't watch shit. Why I can't have my Wi-Fi on.
You can have your Wi-Fi on.
Well, sorry, why I can't have my...
Because apparently it could interrupt the planes. That's just horseshit.
That's just bullshit.
Well,
right?
the problem is that there's so many different types of phones that all have tiny little differences, so there's no way they can test it for every single phone, you know what I mean?
Bullshit.
Like, it's not...
Go on.
It probably won't cause a problem, but you don't know.
All right. It's been a little while between dribbles here. It's obviously, you've been away, this and that. It's been a bit of a shit show. Now we dribble.
There's dribble.
Oi, it's fucking P or Dave fucking Chobler, fucking Eddie, fucking Tommy. How you going, boys? It's the NRL hub of semi-successful NRL meme page here. My fucking school is 2022, and I'm off my fucking face on Cavill Avenue. Gold Coast is fucking pumping. Holy shit, cunt. Anyway, I know I'm not going to make it onto the podcast because you boys are too famous, bro. You're too famous. You're too fucking famous. You're too big for your own fucking boots these days. But I'm standing outside of a hog's breath, thinking I should go for a fat feed at fucking whatever time, fucking whatever it is. But I'm at schoolies. I just want to know, did you guys go to schoolies? Was schoolies even invented when you guys were in fucking year 12?
Whoa.
I'm so fucking old now, honestly. Maybe the old Dave has some schoolies mentions. Probably not because he's a fucking weird cunt with a mustache, though. He's kind of sexy. Tobler's also got a mustache. He's kind of sexy. But I want to know your fucking schoolies adventures.
Okay.
Anyway, I know you won't listen to this. Theo might be listening to this. I love you both. Anyway, schoolies 2022. Represent. Bye. Bye.
Now, I will say this. He's given us a run for our money in terms of fucks per minute.
That was as high as I've ever
That
heard.
was as high as Dean Ritchie would have a heart attack.
That was high. Yeah, we did go to schoolies, bruh.
Yeah, dude, we went to schoolies.
I'll tell you this, I didn't spend all my time at Hog's Breath.
No. That sounds like a man who's not getting any action. That being said, I didn't get any either on schoolies. I didn't go to a Hog's Breath, though.
No, I didn't go to a Hog's Breath. I went to Byron.
I went to Byron as well.
Yeah.
Me and like maybe 15 or 16. Actually, it was more like 20 of us, and we all rented a house. It was like the house was like 14 grand for a week, and so we were all like, we got more than we needed, so we could just fucking, and then like we just slept anywhere. But it was like a mad house and had a pool and shit, and you just walk straight to the beach from the house, like it was just bushland. But I mean, like nothing really crazy happened. I did have a girlfriend when I went down there. She wasn't there, so it was like there was limited. I just got wasted for the weekend, which was fun. It was nice, but nothing too wild.
The week or the weekend? Did you just go for a weekend?
No, a week.
Oh, I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
No, Sebo did a wet T-shirt competition.
A cheeky monkeys.
Yeah.
See, if you went to Byron now for schoolies and there was no cheeky monkeys, like it would lose a bit of its.
There is still cheeky monkeys there.
Nah.
No, it's something else now.
Is it?
Hems bought it.
Did he really?
Last time I was there, it was closed, but I don't know.
Well,
think
see, I
Hems
only
bought
drove
it.
past. I never was like, let me go to Cheeky Monkeys when I was back in Byron. So I didn't know. Is it completely gone or is it just closed?
It's just closed.
Gonna Hemsify.
Yeah. I don't know what his plans are.
I'm
That's so
sure it's going to
funny.
be nicer than what Cheeky Monkeys are.
When I was in Germany a few months ago, someone that I was buying some tourist thing from found out I was Australian, and the first thing she said to me was, I was at the wet T-shirt competition at Cheeky Monkeys in Byron Bay.
There you go. It was famous. Sebo did lose. Obviously, he didn't have tits, so it wasn't a great wet T-shirt competition.
Me and Ella didn't go that long ago. We went like 3 years ago to Cheeky Monkeys. And in the line, everyone's like, what the fuck are you old cunts doing here?
Yeah.
But then the guy who was paying me out proceeded to like, he was sort of having a conversation. And then he tried to convince the girl he was with to call his mum. He's like, you'll love her. She's so funny. And I'm like, I might be old, but you're a fucking weirdo.
Hold on. His mum was really funny.
No. So he was like to this girl, he was cheating this girl on the line. He's like, let's call my mum. Like, you'll love my mum. She's so funny. And I was like, oh, bruh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I go, you got real lippy about my age earlier, bruh, but I'm going to get lippy about the fact that you're a fucking little virgin trying to get a root in a line by calling your mum.
Well, yeah. Let's call mum. She's a fucking riot.
Yeah.
I hope it worked for you, dude.
It didn't.
I doubt that.
She moved on with her life.
Yeah, well, especially like you've got a captive audience in a line. She can't get away from you if she does ultimately want to get inside the venue. So I understand from a tuning perspective, especially if you are a freak who calls your mum to try and get girls, that's probably where you do it. Yeah. Because as soon as she's allowed in there, you don't see her again.
Yeah. And you were also not allowed in.
Yeah, you get rejected, she goes in. That's probably schoolies. Dave, so you went to Byron, Tobler, you went to Byron.
No, I went to the Gold Coast.
Tobes, Gold Coast.
What'd you do up there, Tobes?
Down at Cavill Ave. There was like 20 of us as well to our 3 apartments. Just lived it up for a week.
The first time I ever went to schoolies, guess how old I was?
17.
12. Now, I may have told this on the podcast before. When I was 12 at our primary school, we went on a cricket tour we went to go play some Queensland cricket teams. They took us to the Gold Coast during schoolies, and we were all in like our minibus, and there was a dude walking down the street in the Goldie swinging his fucking gigantic doodle around, and there was an entire high-rise apartment of all schoolies, and it's just seared in my mind. It was one of the coolest things ever. Not so much the penis bit. I didn't have anything right. It was a thickie. But the entire wall of this whole building was just all schoolies, people standing there cheering this guy as he's walking down the street, swinging this absolute pipe on him.
Wasn't Scotty B, was it?
It could have been Scotty B. It could have been. He probably similar to our age, though, so he was probably a bit young. But the teachers were like, oh, fuck. While we're all sitting there like, look what's going on here. The teacher's like, oh, Jesus Christ. So that was my funnest schoolies experience, actually, when I was 12.
Good for you, buddy.
Thanks so much, mate.
It would shock absolutely no one to know that my schoolies featured a lot more marijuana than it did alcohol.
It wouldn't shock me, no. It wouldn't shock me at all.
Why would that shock?
That's why I said it would shock no
There's
one.
nothing shocking about it.
It wouldn't surprise me
confirm
if he
everyone's
never
fears.
left his apartment or whatever and buy
Well, our apartment did kind of become known as like the kick-on's place because we would always leave the party before everyone else just to be like, yo, this sucks, let's go over Blaze.
That doesn't shock.
No, nothing shocks.
Let's move on.
Nothing shocks.
G'day boys, Big Cheese here. Just been helping my girlfriend's mum with a bit of painting and thought I was by myself for a while, so I decided to chuck on the potty with Roger Fabry. Anyway, she's come back in the room as it's starting and gone to pause it. She's like, no, don't worry, I'll be in and out, just grabbing a few things, keep playing it. And I thought, righto. Anyway, she's in there for about all of 5 minutes, and this cunt goes from fucking smelling big stinky dicks to fucking giving Rimmies on the first date, chopping his balls off and then sending them to Ukraine as a bomb, to bloody jerking off at the Melbourne Cup. And needless to say, I think I just lost my invite to Christmas. So cheers for that, Rog. Hooroo.
Yeah, you can't trust Roger around mums.
Listen, you just need to know, and you should have known going into a podcast with Rog that it could go anywhere.
Yeah, and it did.
And it did.
It went everywhere.
One of the funnest podcasts I've ever done.
Rog let it all hang out, put it that way.
Rog always lets it all hang out. Shout out to Rog. We actually got to send Rog some stuff as well. Listen, you know what, dude? Like, you should have known better. That's on you.
Yeah, it's on you. You got to be better than that. You got to lift.
And was he saying it was his mother-in-law?
Yeah, I think he's, yep.
Now, you should have let her know that she was coming into a room where a Roger Fabry podcast was on. Or if she says, don't worry, play it, go, no, it's best we don't.
You should have played eyes up. You didn't.
Yeah, your fault.
Let's move on.
Tom, Eddie, Tobler, Dior, punters, and the Dribblers.
Strong.
Nice.
It is not a fact. Is it not a fact that in 2002 Australia won their last Bledisloe Cup? And is it not a fact that in 2003 the International Rugby Commission decided to ban all songs that weren't national anthems before games? And do you know what that stopped? That stopped Waltzing Matilda before every Australian rugby test. We haven't won a single Bledisloe since then, have we, boys? So the only question that I have for you, boys, is if we bring back Waltzing Matilda before every test, will we win a Bledisloe?
Yes.
Obviously. I mean, you'd worked it out.
You did the math. You showed you're working. Yes.
Correct. Full marks.
That was
Full
obviously
marks.
a move by Big Rugby to try and stop the juggernaut that was Australian rugby from continuing to be a juggernaut.
Well, they saw a powerhouse absolutely fucking dominating the Kiwis. They saw a powerhouse about to win another World Cup on home soil in 2003, and they thought we're going to put a stop to it. We're going to grow the game. There's no benefit to a team winning every year, every trophy. So that would be my working.
Now, I don't want to, again, Eddie and I are half Kiwi, so my New Zealand allegiances run deep. Not as Mariana Trench Australia deep, but they are still deep. Now, I understand that the haka is a cultural expression. Could you not say that Waltzing Matilda is as well? Because if you're banning all of the pre-game, and I don't want to ban the haka, and I'm not saying that the haka is less significant or equal to Waltzing Matilda. I'm not saying anything. I'm really not saying anything. What you got to know is I'm saying nothing. But But what I am doing is,
no. You're saying something.
but I'm asking questions.
You're saying something.
I'm saying something, but I'm saying nothing.
You're saying one's a cultural expression, sure, but is waltzing Matilda not also that? Because I'm of the opinion that it is.
Yeah.
I'm of that opinion.
Yeah.
So the official ruling by the IRB, which was made in 2003, has said that teams are only allowed to play one song before World Cup matches, but making an exception for songs that are culturally important. And Waltzing Matilda was not deemed by them to be culturally important.
Yeah, IRB of not having a fucking clue what's culturally important to Australia fame.
Now, if they have, in essence, banned Waltzing Matilda into perpetuity, it would then fall upon us to come up with a replacement, which I think naturally would be some sort of war dance.
Yes.
I think if we bring a war dance in, we can return to our position to top the fucking heap.
I'm also curious as to whether the ending of Waltzing Matilda before rugby union games also coincided with me not seeing John Williamson anywhere.
John Williamson disappeared, and I actually fear for his safety.
I hope he's okay, and I hope he is actually okay, but I don't know where he is. But I haven't seen him since 2002.
Neither have I. I also heard, and this could have been a vicious rumour, that the reason we stopped seeing John Williamson is because he started asking for coin, too much of it. But now...
Bit of a Paddy Pimblett vibe.
But now having heard... Yeah, a bit of Paddy P about that. Now having heard that it may well have been an IRB issue, maybe Johnny Williamson should be cut some slack. Or maybe both are true.
I don't begrudge Johnny Dubb of maybe wanting a bit of fucking coin if you're having to do it like 50 times a year. But like, woo up.
Would
Johnny.
he only do the big games or would he do every game?
I can't remember, dude. I was too young. I wasn't that young, but I can't remember.
You were young enough.
Young enough to not remember.
Yep, correct. That was many moons ago.
Do we have an update on John Williamson?
Well, he's still kicking. In 2020, he celebrated 50 years since the release of Old Man Emu and did a few promo things for that. But yeah,
probably an old man himself, right?
Yeah.
How old would he be these days?
He is 77.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
he's old.
Yeah, there's no knock on Johnny if he's just taking it easy on the back nine.
Which is fine.
It's completely fine. All right. Move on.
Just a shout out to Wham. Completely underrated when it comes to Christmas carols.
That's a great point.
You know, Michael Bublé gets a big rap, but Wham completely underrated around this time of year. So shout out to Wham.
It's a fucking great point.
You know what? Like the Wham Spotify video is pretty fucking good, and like it makes me really, really like horny kind of. Like,
I was gonna say
really
wet.
horny, yeah.
Horny?
That works.
Christmas horn.
Anyway,
Dude, they hung up too early. I would have heard that.
Christmas horn.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
But
The very next day,
you took it away.
I threw it away. I don't know.
Whatever, we tried. Give it to someone special.
Respect. That is a great point. Wham. Fucking justice for Wham.
Wham bam, thank you, man.
Yeah. Justice for Wham. Fuck Bublé.
Fuck Bublé.
Mariah Carey is absolutely goated, and that's fine. She's allowed to carry on doing her thing. I don't understand how
Or
you
Frank.
Frank as well, but Frank's obviously time-honoured. But like in the more contemporary Mariah Carey, when some people are like, oh my God, please don't play All On for Christmas. It's like, it's the only time you play this fucking song. Just embrace it
Yeah, live it up. Live it up.
and give me a bit more Wham.
I want more Wham. I don't mind Bublé, though.
No, same. We went hard on Michael.
I went too hard on Michael.
I used to think that Michael sounded like he was deaf when he sang, but that is.
I think that's that's unfair on Michael in the extreme.
Yeah, it look early doors. That's how I felt. He's certainly no Frank, but Michael has his place among Christmas spirit.
He's no Frank, and that's fine, but he's still pretty good. I think a lot of people trying to compare him to Frank, which is...
Well, of course they are, because he's trying to be Frank.
Yeah, but that's not... That doesn't bode well for him. It's never,
Well, no,
it's never going to end well if you're getting compared to Frank.
No.
Never.
No.
And that's probably where he's run into some trouble.
Yep.
thus the ill feeling that some people feel.
Yeah, a bit of judgmental sort of stuff there.
Shout out to Wham and shout out to getting horny at Christmas time.
Yep.
G'day, boys. Tommy, Eddie, Dior, punters, and the dribblers. Just had a really weird dream last night, to be honest. A really vivid dream, and I want to just get your thoughts if it's an omen bet or not that I should make. But I had the most vivid dream that I was playing in the World Cup for Morocco, and I played out the entire game. Wasn't even one of those dreams where I'm like in the middle of everything. I was like just watching, like marking my man and shit, and just like
doing a job,
playing through the game. It was excellent. And then stayed up a goal, and then lost to the last minute goal, and then sung the national anthem and cried. I can't tell you what the Moroccan national anthem is, but I know I sung it, and it was so fucking vivid. It was insane. So is that an omen? Do I put an unbelievably responsible amount of money on Morocco to, I don't know, win the next game, win the World Cup? Fuck it. I have no idea. By the way, I have absolutely no link to Morocco in any way, shape or form. Never been there. Don't have any Australian, well, born in England. But yeah, so just random, you know? Anyway, cheers, boys.
I think what he should have done was put money on Croatia because he had a dream that he lost in the last-minute goal.
Which didn't happen, but they did lose.
Well, they lost, though. They lost. You may not have the vivid memory of the perfect sort of outcome. But good to know that, like, he was just part of a good team performance, even though they lost in the last minute. Like, you know, it's still a good game.
Yeah, but they did lose.
They did lose, but he was doing his job, marking his man.
Yep. They went lost, though. You know, lost the semi, lost the third place playoff.
Yeah, it's tough, but that's exactly why you would have responsibly bet on Croatia to win that one. Also, you know, like he fucking sang the national anthem for Morocco in tears.
It's dribbly. It's really fucking dribbly. What's going on up there, Brian? Like, why are you stitching that one up?
Yeah, why are you putting me in?
What's the advantage
Moroccan
of that?
side?
What's the advantage of that?
And then like losing in the last minute, is that my brain like? Is that something about me that allows like I lose in the last minute? Like, is that a self-perception sort of thing where it's like you can't fucking win? You know what I mean? Like, or is that just like why wouldn't my brain let me win the World Cup?
Yeah, go all the way.
Yeah.
Why am I not scoring the winning goal?
Why am I just playing a role?
And then getting showered in, you know, money and...
Yeah, like I wonder, do the greats have dreams about being great? Whereas us everyman, we have dreams about like not winning.
Yeah, and crying during anthems that aren't our own.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Do goats dream about greatness, whereas we just dream about...
Or do goats dream about being literal goats?
Like actual, like in a pen.
About like fucking grazing on a fucking mountain. And shit.
Maybe.
Like walking up the side of a dam.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all Messi dreams about. It's like walking up dams and grazing on grass.
Standing in those trees. Those trees that have all the goats in the bushes.
Yeah, goat trees.
Goat trees.
And then like Pele's in there and shit. Maradona.
Yeah.
It's like other goats there.
Federer.
But then Ronaldo's trying to jump up into the tree.
Yeah, well, he's like slipping out.
He kept slipping off. And he's like ripped. He's a
hot goat.
And he's like shaved himself and shit. And all the other goats are like, why have you
shaved all your fucking body
hair off? You're going to get cold in winter.
Well, at night time.
Yeah.
And in the daytime, it actually keeps you cool from the heat. And at night time, it keeps you warm from the cold.
That's
now
right.
You're just a smooth, jacked goat who can't actually get on the tree.
Yeah, because you're too ripped.
Is that the sort of dreams goats have?
Potentially.
I wonder if all the goats meet on an ethereal plane in a dream.
Yeah, and Don's like
a metaverse sort of thing, but
and then the Don's he's the goat of the goats.
He's the chair.
He's the goat.
But he's the chair of the goat meetings.
Yep. Like he tells MJ to shut up and shit.
Shut the fuck up, Michael.
And he has to.
Yeah.
Because he's talking to the goat.
He's talking to the goat. Oi, MJ.
Zip it.
Shut the fuck up.
Zip it. And he has to. Kelly's there too, obviously.
Still alive.
Tiger. But we're talking about in the future.
No, of course.
Because MJ's also still alive.
MJ's also still alive. That's a good point. Kelly is there. Not responding to her DMs anymore.
Yeah. But you never give up.
No, you don't. We also need to go a bit harder at him, I think.
Well, we haven't done him from quite some time.
No, it's been a long time.
Maybe we need to pay him out again. That would seem to be the way to kill his heart.
Let's maybe try and find that Instagram we put up and just reshare it. Because it was around this time, a couple of years ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was 'cause it was around the Christmas party time when we were at the Batuta Christmas party, and he responded to us on Instagram, cut because we bagged him out for not being able to. He thought Donald Bradman was called Donald Beedman.
Yeah, right. And then he's tried to blame it on autocorrect.
Yeah,
which
we
no
put
one
up a
bought.
thing on Instagram and went, "Oh, Kelly Slater of Donald Beedman fan."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "It was a fucking spelling mistake," and I was like, "It was
No,
a
it
joke.
wasn't.
It was a joke, Kelly. Come on the podcast."
If it was a spelling mistake, you got 2 letters wrong.
But if it was
No,
auto-
just 1.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been an E.
Yeah, good point.
Point is,
I think the point is, let's move on.
yeah, that's the point.
Is our fucking food waiting?
Yeah. Well, it's not. I wouldn't be that worried about it.
It's a question.
Well, as soon as we're done, he runs over and gets them.
It's a great point.
Tom, Eddie, Dior, Tobler. It's the Desperate Bulldog dribbler here. And I'm getting something fucking made up for you boys. And you're going to fucking cream in your pants. But
Okay.
I've just got the fucking biggest bed shit of all time from Australia Post. I've got it fucking, they've been shipped it in and out to get it made. And in between, Australia Post has fucking lost it. And they can't find it. And it's pissed me off. Like, where the fuck is it, cunt? I reckon some dribblers fucking stole it that works for Australia Post. Fucking dogs. Anyways, fucking hopefully it comes up soon. You get it fucking soon. Also,
What is it?
I'd love it if you just said fucking oath cunt. Just, I'd love to hear you say that. That's awesome. All right, cheers, boys. Love ya.
David?
Nah, I'll keep him waiting a bit longer.
Oh.
He can pay me. I'll give him my beam.
What?
Then.
That was very ambiguous. He's lost something that he wants to give to us.
I just don't even know what the point is.
I don't even know what the point of the call was.
It's like when people go like, "Oh, I tell you what," like some people would say this to us when we just had Evie, and like people would always bring over food and things because it's like newborn territory. You're all fucking tired, and it's like people would bring you food. Like this is one thing you don't need to think about. But then there'd be people go, "Oh, I was going to bring you some food and I forgot." You're like, "Don't even tell me," because you basically just tell me you didn't do what you were like. Oh, fuck, I was going to get you a present for Christmas, but I didn't. So don't be like, "Oh, I'm getting you something," but Australia Post fucking around. Just either tell us what's coming.
Yeah.
Or just it'll arrive
Yeah.
on our doorstep. Or go like, "What's your address? I got something to send you."
Like you with my wedding present.
Well, I told you. I've got it already. But yes. No, actually no, because I've got it.
No, he doesn't. So you're being that person you hate.
I've tasted my own medicine. And it's bitter. Completely different. Let's move on.
Anyway, thanks for the call, mate.
Yeah.
We'll await whatever the fuck you're on
Yeah,
about.
it is. I actually have I owe my cousin a wedding present as well. Shout out to Hamish.
I see you've got form.
I've got form here. I fucking owe a few wedding presents.
Tommy, Eddie, Dior, Toblerone. Just listening to the latest potty about old mate that died from the snail, and I got a bit of a yarn. A couple of years ago, probably like 8 years ago, my older brother has a snail in the backyard. He said, "Mate, I'll give you fucking $50 if you eat it." I was very hesitant at the start, but then I thought, fuck, $50 is a lot to a fucking young whippersnapper. So I ate the snail, fucking whole, ate it. When I crushed its shell, it just fucking gooiness in my mouth. But I was vomiting for probably about the next fucking 2-3 hours from this. And you want to know what makes it even worse? The cunt never fucking paid me my money, mate.
Oh.
I fucking put myself through hell. Didn't even get me $50, being done dirty. But I wouldn't recommend eating snails. They're not fucking, they don't taste good. And when I saw that fella's thing, I was like, fuck, I could have died. But I didn't. And now I'm a sick cunt and it's a good yarn, so it is what it is. Anyway, boys, stop kissing your dads and start kissing each other.
Listen, don't eat snails.
Don't
unless
eat
it's at a
snails.
French restaurant. It's an escargot.
Yeah, don't eat snails. That's it's something to live by.
It is something to live by. It's something you could sort of, hang your hat on.
Yeah.
In terms of life advice.
Yeah, don't eat snails. And
in the wild.
It's okay if you kiss your dad.
Yeah.
I think you kiss your dad. Now, your dad may not like it, but what you're trying to do here, punters and dribblers, is change ingrained ways of living and you know what? Our parents probably came up in a generation where kissing your dad was a little bit like, "Oi, get off."
What sort of kiss we talking about?
Well, I'm not talking about a fucking rimmy here, Edward, or a kiss on the lips.
Shout out to Tom Brady.
Shout out to Tom Brady. I think kissing your old man on the lips is a bit how you going. After like the age of, if you're like a toddler, if you're a little kid, like it's a different story, I think. But like once you're like a fucking adult, there's no kissing.
So you probably draw the line at a bit of tongue as well.
Well, yeah, I don't think tongue and your dad's ever play on. Unless you're in Tasmania, obviously, then it's a different story, and you guys run your own race down there, and that's why you're separate from the country. And, you know, it's all good, and you want a test match, but it's hard. Like when you want a test match, and we're putting you on the world stage, and there's fucking fathers and sons hooking up in the crowd. Like it's just not really. It's difficult for Brand Australia.
Yeah, it is
to have fathers and sons kissing each other, but generally, like showing affection to your dad, hug, kiss on the cheek. I think that's all right. In fact, I know it's all right.
Why is that, Tom?
Because it's fucking is. It's play on. It's affection.
I was going to ask, why do you know that it's all right? Are you...
I kiss me old man. I give him a kiss on the cheek every once in a while. Kiss his bald head.
I'm so surprised you haven't just said, I'm a dad.
Doesn't have a son, though.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
I mean, I definitely kiss my kids. But again, they're not fucking 45. It'd be weird if we were all adults hooking up.
Yeah, it would be. But not in Tasmania.
Not in Tasmania,
anyway,
though.
Let's move on.
Yep. Cultural traditions down there.
Hey, it's the oh fuck, I fucked it, but it's the bin dribbler here. I was just wondering if you boys, I've been watching the Test cricket lately, and I've just been wondering if you boys would rather have a real faded baggy, or if you'd rather have like nice new pristine looking baggy green. Anyway, that's my dribble. Be as soon. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Listen, so Steve Smith, I don't know why he had a new one the other day, but he does.
I think it's probably just because the other one's getting fixed up.
And it looked very uncomfortable.
Some
he kept
people-
trying to stretch it and bend it. It looked like shit. I think older the better.
There's some guy on Twitter who I don't know how I've seen him. I don't know if we follow him. We call like Cat's Man or some shit. And he's like, I assume it's a burner account where he's got like someone else who's not him. But he's like fucking saying it's a disgraceful look to have a tattered baggy green. I'm like, shut the fuck up, mate. Do you know what cricket's about? It's about showing you've been in the field toiling your cock off for 160 tests or whatever.
For the nation.
For the nation.
Yeah, you don't get it.
But I also don't mind having them like repaired a little bit. Like you don't want it to be completely fucked, but I'm like, give them a brand newie for a test if one's going away to get fixed, repaired. But then you get your tattered bastard back that's never been washed, soaked in booze, sweat, toil, victories, tears.
That's...
Yeah, there you go. Cat's Man. I can't tell if that's actually him. I just assume it's not.
I think it is. I'm also confused because he posts just random stuff that has nothing to do with anything. So,
right, so it's like how many followers he got? Because he's a man about town.
Yeah, he's got 2.5-ish.
Just for a nobody, though, if it's just like...
He'll just post like about random actors and just be like, this guy was an English actor. He's best known for being in this film.
Strange.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Strange.
Very odd. Listen, I disagree with you, Catsman.
Yeah, disagree. Anyway,
last
let's go.
Boys, Pieman Dribbler here. As we know, when someone gets hit in the head with a football or any type of ball, it is called the Falcon, named after the immortal Mario Fenech, the Maltese Falcon. From this day forward, I would like to nominate that whenever you see some poor prick fall over, whether it be running, walking, crawling, whatever, we name it the Toddler, in honor of the great Toddler himself. Beer soon, boys. Manly never. Rabbitohs forever.
I like that a lot.
The Toddler trip.
Yeah, just the Toddler. Are you going for a Toddler?
Oh, he's going for a Toddler.
Oh, he had a big old Toddler earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Look at that Davey prick. He had a Toddler.
Yeah, I like it.
What a legacy to leave.
Yeah, what a legacy.
That is a legacy to leave. I'd
See
be
someone
proud of
trip
that.
over in the field in the cricket.
Yeah, Toddler.
On the footy field,
Toddler.
Toddler.
Gutter, Toddler.
Toddler. Chasing after a ball in the tennis, Toddler. We got the Australian Open coming up soon, so you know. It's
Walking to the shitter, Fall over,
Yeah,
toddler.
Just not see a pole bump into it, toddler.
Just real,
Just missteps generally.
Yeah, missteps.
Is that us?
That's us.
Shout out to you, motherfuckers. Shout out to you all. If you've made it this far and it's before 5:30, the Hello Sport Handicap, 5:30 Dubbo.
Love yous all.
Love yous all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?